Hello! Happy Sunday!
Hello!
It's Xbox Showcase time. We are looking at a holding screen of some fishing in Fallout
We've been
76.
watching fishing for the last
25 minutes.
25 minutes?
Not me. I got here late, so that's why we're late starting. I apologise.
But you're clearly hyped, Jane. I can tell.
I'm really hot, having just run into the room and like hurled my bag to one side, and sort of like Tokyo drifted into my desk chair. So this represents how warm I am right now.
Fair enough.
Hydrate, and then I'll be ready for this Xbox game showcase.
Yeah.
Hydration. I've never met her.
What's the name of the handheld we're going to see?
Sidelines.
Sideline, really?
Wasn't that it?
No.
Is that the code name?
I don't know.
It was in the Digital Foundry Direct podcast this week.
Right.
Jane, could you switch to your microphone that's next to your mouth?
Oh, you want my good mic?
If you would, just if it's not too much of a bother.
All right, fine. Hang on.
But I heard it might be delayed. They might have, like you said.
It doesn't officially exist.
Yeah.
So I'm just putting a link on Instagram. So if you are on Instagram, you can see the link to the stream because I'm popping it on there right now.
Maybe they'll tease it. Maybe they'll tease it, right? But they're not going to give a date or something like that. But I'm excited about the prospect of an Xbox handheld. Particularly having played the Switch 2 and rediscovered the joy of handhelds over the last few days. I'm well up for an Xbox handheld that would, like, if it would play backward compatibility, like 360 games and stuff like that. 360 emulation exists on PC, but it's still a bit of a faff to get working, and the compatibility is not great. Like, if you could play a load of your old 360 games, a load of your old Xbox One games, plus series stuff. But
if you've got your Game Pass, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I think it would be amazing. I think it'd be super compelling. But I wonder whether they can do what like Steam did, which is like to heavily subsidize the hardware based on people buying Game Pass or buying games. Maybe they can get away with it, because that's the reason. The reason the Steam Deck is so brilliant is because it's affordable. It's way more powerful than it costs, if that makes sense. Because Valve knows that everyone who buys a Steam Deck is going to buy a bunch of Steam games as well, so they're able to provide it at like a cheaper cost. Whether Microsoft can do that or not, I'm not sure. But like, if it had comparable hardware to some of those modern PC handhelds, but was priced more like a Steam Deck, I think it would be a super compelling prospect. Really compelling. So.
Did you say priced more like a Steam Deck?
Yeah.
Like
so
comparably priced, not cheaper.
Like three. Because if you look at the PC handhelds, like the ROG Ally or whatever, they tend to be like £700, £800, like $1,000 basically. Whereas the Steam Deck was like $500, and I think that's one of the things it sort of flew off the shelf. One of the reasons it flew off the shelves. So I would love it if they could do that. But I think it sounds like we're too early to have here's the Xbox handheld and it's going to cost this much money. So we'll see. But yeah.
Miss Weirdo asks, what's Ellen's snack for tonight?
Oh, I have sugar snap peas.
That's so healthy.
Okay, let's compare and contrast Ellen's snack with Mike's snack. Okay,
chocolate. Okay. What's Mike got then?
Mike's
got 16 cans of lager.
I've got. I don't have any beer. I only drink on Friday and Saturday nights.
Grapes.
But I do have some of our friend Bendix brought some. Haribo vampires. So if I feel
it's a trick. They've
got licorice in them.
Yeah, the bodies are licorice. So the bodies of the bats are licorice. So
yes, you have to bite the
wings off and throw the bodies away. Ellen, I didn't realise you had a whole picnic over there. That's impressive.
Yeah, I've got a little snack.
It's like Ellen's doing the watch party properly. I feel like
next time I'm going to have a charcuterie board. An elaborate charcuterie board.
A selection of artisanal
cheeses.
I
feel like a charcuterie board and a cheese board would go badly, given how hot my loft room is at the moment. It would start to smell quite bad.
It's warm, and I also just realised that the shirt I threw on is the exact colour of the background we're using today. So
Andy already had to switch out his t-shirt because it was black.
I had to go and change because I was too gothed up.
What have I got? I can't change at my desk, so
why
am I even looking at what's in arm's reach?
You don't look like an invisible floating head, so I don't think you need to worry. So
good.
What's chat excited about?
How's it going? Chat, what do you want to see today?
Tell
What
us
do you
in
think we're gonna
35
see
seconds,
today?
basically.
Has Andy
I saw
had more
people
sleep
saying
this time?
Fable.
Says David Thomas. Are you fully rested, Andy?
I'm fully rested, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
yeah.
a reasonable time. It's 6 p.m. here in the UK, which is great.
So it's 10 a.m. in the US, which feels early for
Well,
a big game showcase.
that's when they used to do it back in E3
Yeah.
days. Do you remember?
Oh,
Like,
when
you'd
we
be at the
used to, like,
Galen Centre by
You'd
like
hustle
9,
over to the
9
Galen
a.m.
Centre, that enormous like sports stadium with the.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa,
Sort of-
jeez!
oh, okay.
Oh my God, I've just been involved in a nuclear blast. What's going on?
All right, R.I.P. headphone users.
That means games
Yeah.
are happening now.
Wow, that's a short countdown. I was not prepared.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, everyone, buckle up.
All right. What have we got? What have we got to start
I'm rolling
with?
up my sleeves for this.
They just
Okay.
captioned silence.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah! The best rating!
Whoa, adultos.
This means the game is good.
Plus 18 años.
0Z.
Dramatic.
Alright.
It'll be Gears, won't it? I bet it's Gears.
Is it Gears?
I bet
Is
it'll
it
be
Gears
Gears.
Well,
Emergence
I think
Day?
that's just
Oh,
for
no.
the entire show.
This is
Oh,
definitely
it's
not
Outer
Gears.
Worlds, right?
Oh, yeah.
Must
yeah.
be.
It is.
Oh,
yeah,
yes, yeah,
Outer
Alan's right. It probably
Worlds
is an 18 for the entire show.
yeah,
But then this will
rather
also
than
be an
one
18,
game.
right?
2. No,
Yeah.
Outer Worlds has just gone hard 18.
Yeah.
It's
It's all
full
blood and,
explicit
blood and
sex scenes
effing.
non-stop.
We didn't come to Arcadia to get bogged down in
Now, could this be the game Starfield should have been?
freedom and liberate
Question
I mean, you
for-
keep
question
saying
for
that, but
chat.
I think Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4 will be the game Starfield could have
Starfield
been.
should have been.
Oh, we are going to get to see that, aren't we? I'm going to have to
That's
hover
out
over the
soon,
mute button
right?
for all the punk. But yeah, it is out soon. It's like
Um,
August or something like that.
I'm popping up to Hot for Outer Worlds.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
that's true, yeah.
stop us from
Forgot about my.
Protectorate's
There we go.
brainwashing technology, which
I really enjoyed the first one.
I liked it in concept more than I did actually playing it, I must admit. I found it a little dry, but not as dry as Starfield. It probably feels super fresh and spicy after playing Starfield, the world's driest sci-fi game.
It had a good sense of humour, which I enjoyed.
Oh, some
I
fun
like
weapons
the
in this.
aesthetic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that sort of
There's,
retro
there's
future.
retro Bioshock vibes.
Yeah.
But future-y.
now let's get out there and buy.
She reminds me of the... you
Can
know-
I smooch someone? Tell me.
Can I smooch that?
Can you smooch that little Stitch guy?
Looking alien.
Old-fashioned
Wait, Stitch is an
crooner
alien,
music.
Can we just say how much I dislike the Stitch redesign for the live action?
Yeah, you can say that. You're allowed.
It's the one that I dislike is the nice guy with multiple eyes. It's not.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I
nice.
saw that, yeah, doing the rounds on online.
I saw that on Blue Sky and was like, no.
So,
Stitch looks like he'd have breathing difficulties, like
Oh,
a pug.
dear.
Yeah. They're like
mate, yeah.
noises.
Okay, all right, Obsidian.
Yeah, Obsidian
Obsidian-
know what they're doing.
The weapons
They
look
know
good.
how to
There's
make
like,
an RPG.
They made the best Fallout.
yeah, it's true. I think that, you know, it looks like they're doing fun stuff with the weapons, like a shrink gun. And,
I want to shrink Ray.
yeah. Oh my god. So you see what
Okay.
happened to his tiny body.
Yeah.
All right, good. You know what? I'm up to 5 for this. Oh, pixelated vomit. That looks like a big gun. Big guns.
It's yeah.
Art Deco
Okay.
space stuff. Like,
Oh, there's a BFG in it.
Wow.
yeah.
They put a BFG in this one.
Great.
Yes, low gravity sniping into it.
All right.
Yeah. All right. I'm up
Oh
for that.
wow, October 29th. What else was coming out on October? There was something else that was coming out on October 29th,
Some-
wasn't
Something was coming out on October the 31st that wasn't a
it? Wasn't Halloween.
Yeah, I can't remember.
Check the calendar. You got a calendar?
I do have a calendar. Yeah.
Yeah, so after the end of this showcase, there's a whole Obsidian like showcase for Outer Worlds
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
So,
Which we'll be sticking around for, right?
all right, lock in.
World premiere.
premiere.
Babe, what's wrong?
I'm sorry.
I'm staying hot. I'm into this.
I'm so depressed
The
lately.
alien in a slanket.
No, it fix
I'm
everything.
warm.
You man's a pro.
What is? Oh, it's the Rick and
Oh,
Morty
it's
thing.
yeah.
Is it still a thing?
It's God, what was this called?
Life is something or other. Life.
High on life.
High
was
on
it.
life. That was it.
I bloody finished this game and I don't remember. a single-
It sold loads though, didn't it? Or like.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
that makes
I'm
sense.
sure it did. But every gun was like got annoying after about 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Like, oh
There is
jeez, oh man, I'm a gun, oh my god, Rick, I'm a gun.
Oh, I just picked up a snap turtle.
Nice. Oh my god.
I mean, it was fun. I guess I'll go up the hot. I enjoyed the bit where you have to go to Space Applebee's. That was fun.
Every gun is like that one gun from Borderlands, the kind of joke gun.
The joke annoying one that they were like, this is such a joke because it would never
Or
happen.
the one joke annoying gun from Cyberpunk.
Yes.
Yeah, Skippy.
Yeah, humans are barely sentient. Scientists have done studies, and their brains are like half the size of ours.
I don't get that meta layer, I will admit.
Not really.
Yeah,
Not understanding
yeah.
the alien antidepressant layer, but
I think it was like a, you know, in Rick and Morty they have all that intergalactic cable. You could turn on TVs and stuff in home.
okay,
and watch
Yeah.
things.
fine.
Did you have a skateboard in the original one though? No, presumably not.
God, you know, I cannot remember.
You played the entire thing, and you
Yeah.
can't remember whether you were on your
It
feet
really
or
didn't
on a
make much of an
skateboard.
impact, did it?
Horns play medieval music. Now what's going on
Oh,
here?
this looks like your jam, Jane.
Loud gasping.
I'm talking about elves.
Count me in.
Clamour and whizzing of arrows.
I'm talking
The
about
caption
wizards.
writer is having a ball.
I'm talking about halflings. Is it Game of Thrones again? No, someone's swinging. They would never do that in Game of Thrones.
Okay.
Well, they would, but it would be the other kind.
Oh yeah.
And very full of insects.
Short drop. Yeah.
Yeah, and they would have to be related. Gondolas, though.
Medieval Venice.
What's this like LED cable?
It's just a nice LED cable that
It's
they've
got like Forspoken vibes, right? But wasn't Forspoken like a bit of a sales disappointment, unfortunately?
Okay, we got gladiators. We got an arena. We got a coliseum.
There's sort of some AC vibes as well, but I
Yeah.
don't think they'd be that soon.
Although Shadows was very delayed.
Yeah, that's
Someone's
true.
dropped into an Assassin's Creed type crouch.
They've made two other.
Yeah.
I missed Jerry Gonzalez's super chat. Thanks, Jerry. I will consider it for sure.
Oh, very menacing.
Yeah.
The ongoing horns.
Ooh.
Whoa! Oh, there's where the LED.
There's your LED rope.
It's all over a Minotaur. Resonance.
Resonance.
Okay.
Is that okay? The
Oh,
Minotaur.
Plague Tale.
Oh, it is Plague Tale. Someone in the chat was who said Plague Tale in the chat.
Someone
Because
said
that
Plague
is
Tale.
Such
Yeah,
a great
hot.
call.
That's really
Some Plague Tale.
interesting. I love the idea of the Minotaur as like an enormous, terrifying boss monster.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
cool. And so, like the Plague Tale, but with, I guess, ancient Greek mythology. That is cool.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
this is licensed.
It's Justice.
Yeah.
Just gonna do a quick, just to do a
Justice.
cheeky mute.
It's Justice.
Wait.
You're gonna
Fingers
have
on the
to
button. Is this the
imagine
handheld?
some good music.
It's the handheld.
This is it, I think.
Yeah.
Fire,
it's the
fire, fire,
sidelines.
fire, fire.
It was Anonymous said new Plague Tale before
Well
it was.
done.
Yeah, good job.
Well done. Well recognised.
All right.
It's going to be a completely transparent glass
And
handheld.
you
They
can-
heard
you
that
can-
they heard we will miss the translucent stuff.
Yeah, you can fill it with candy. And you know those video game controllers you get that are full of M&Ms.
What? If only. Yeah, ROG
It's a
ally.
rogue, it's a rogue
Okay.
ally.
Yeah,
It's
but with an Xbox button.
Okay, damn.
But
Come on,
they
show
put
me
an
playing
Xbox
it,
Silk
show-
Song?
on it.
Oh my god.
Download
Silk Song- and
natively.
Silk Song's out
stream to
now?
the cloud. Perfect.
And Silk Song's out now.
That would be amazing if they announced it.
You can't make it happen by saying it.
I could if I say it enough.
It does suggest it's coming soon, though, right?
It does, yeah.
the
the
release
fact that
before
they've-
this handheld
they've put
arrives.
it there on the handheld.
They wouldn't have licensed Justice if it wasn't coming soon.
Yeah.
All right, chat
This-
blowing up for Silk Song.
Impulse triggers, yes. But can it play
What's an
360
impulse
games?
trigger, Mike?
It's just like the the vibration in the triggers
right,
that the
okay.
Xbox controller has.
For sure. How much and give it to me?
I got two questions. Number one, how much? Number
Holiday
two, give it to me.
2025. Oh, okay. So
Okay.
there's two configurations as well.
Yeah. 1 terabyte,
At Xbox,
500
we strive
gig
to put
one.
the player first, and that's what you've
Yeah,
seen
okay.
from us over
Von
the
Blade
years.
says,
We've
Rog,
led
though,
the
it's going to be
industry with backward
£2,000.
compatibility.
Yeah, that's the problem. That's what they're saying about the
Microsoft is willing
pricing.
to subsidize.
We deliver Game Pass. First
How
on
much is
console,
Daddy
then on
Microsoft willing to
PC,
subsidize?
and with cloud gaming.
Please, Daddy
So what's
Microsoft,
next?
please buy me
Please,
presents.
I don't want to spend
Even more
£2,000.
freedom, more choice, more
Daddy
ways to
Phil,
play.
please.
Our next step is to unify your gaming no matter where you buy or play. So we're building an Xbox experience designed for players.
You know
Designed for-
that
for players, you
slogan
say.
where it says this is an
One
Xbox?
device.
Yes.
It's never been more true
The
than
Xbox
now.
Ally
You know,
is
when
an
it
Xbox
before it was
you
like
can
on a
hold
fridge and a
in your
microwave
hands,
and whatnot.
Bringing together the power of Xbox and the freedom of Windows. On this Xbox, you can play
Thanks
games
to
across
Black
your
Rook
entire library,
for your super chat, and
including
happy
all the
birthday.
Windows PC game stores.
I shouldn't have
From
talked over
Xbox
Sarah
and
Bond, but did
Battle.net
she
to
say it's
Steam,
called the
GOG, and
Xbox
Ubisoft
Ally?
Xbox Ally, yeah.
Okay,
and
fine.
the highly anticipated Hollow Knight Silksong will be available at launch and in Game Pass when the
Okay,
Ally
so-
releases
So
later
it's
this
definitely
year.
out this year.
And it's a
Holiday
Game Pass
2021.
game.
New game you see
And it's
in
on Game
today's
Pass?
show will be playable
All right,
on the Xbox
all right.
Okay, even Ellen's gone up to flaming now. It's
Yeah.
only
We
Jane
have
who remains
always wanted you to
unconvinced.
have a unique experience.
She's worried about the
That was
2000
the
film.
Silksong
Okay.
specifically.
Let's find out how much
Xbox
how much they're going to want
Whether
for
you're
this
playing
thing.
on console, PC,
Oh, they're
Smart
bringing
TV,
Xbox
or
games to
any
PC
Windows handheld like the new
as well.
Xbox Ally.
What?
Xbox experience
So
grows
this
with
has been rumored that
your
there's going to be an
library,
Xbox,
progression,
the
friends,
Xbox app on
achievements.
PC will be able to play
There are
Xbox
over
games.
1,000
Yeah.
Okay.
Xbox Play Anywhere games on Xbox today.
And still Jane
And
remains
every new game you see
unaflamed.
in today's show, from our
I'm
partners and our
deflamed
studios,
because
Keeping my
that
powder
was
dry.
just
Xbox Play Anywhere.
Okay,
Fair.
so
And
one
because
soul
of
was
Xbox,
off screen.
You can always
Yeah.
have access
Let me
to
say
Game
I'm
Pass.
also
Inflamed.
on
With a
fire
diverse
for
lineup
Sarah
of
Bond's
games from
trousers.
the biggest franchises.
Which are amazing.
That's, Mike, that sounds
This is the
suspect.
freedom we believe
Was
Not
it
in a
last
weird
year you
way.
were obsessed with a
I was
different
just-
pair of
I was
trousers?
impressed.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, the pink
Giving it our
trousers.
all every day to
We never
make
did
this
get Mike
vision
those pink
real.
trousers.
No, I know.
But, it all
But
comes
look
down
at
to
the
game.
sort of
From
like
Dead to
fleur-de-lis
Rights on the
style
original
designs on
Xbox
them. They're
to
amazing.
Armored Core 6.
Oh yeah, I didn't
Our
even notice
relationship
that.
Like a
with Bandai
jacquard.
Namco
I guess I wasn't
Entertainment
really
has
looking
stood the
at,
test of
Or a
time.
brocade.
her
We
legs.
both
Well,
believe
it's because
Closely
bring
enough.
my
amazing
monitor is
experiences
set
to
up so I've got the
players around the
stream
world.
up
And their
here,
next
and
game
so my
does
eye line is
exactly
directly
that.
at trouser
From
level.
Rebel
Matt Ball notes,
Studio.
announcing a new
This
piece
is a
of hardware
story-rich
called
action
Ally during
RPG
Pride Month is
steeped
very
in
funny,
dark
to be fair.
fantasy.
Happy Pride to
I was
all
like,
my fellow
oh,
Alphabet
interesting.
Mafia.
And enjoy the rest of the show.
Good. Okay.
No mention of price though. I think they're worried about the price probably.
Well, maybe they're like, how much are you willing to pay? This much?
Wait,
No,
wait.
I'm sure they've got a price in mind, but
Bandai
they don't want to
Namco.
talk about it.
Oh, okay.
All right, let's reset. Let's reset
Okay.
to like a nice.
I'm on a
moderate
warm for a
warm.
Nando Vampire game.
What is this?
Oh, this
Oh,
is
vampires.
the vampire one. It's like a modestly
Yes.
sized open world.
Yeah,
What
yeah,
is
yeah,
it
yeah.
called?
Oh,
I
yeah.
forget the name. Open world, but not huge open world.
They debuted it last year, right? And it was just a cinematic trailer. Wasn't it?
Yes. I don't even know. I don't know. Was it more recent than last year? Anyway, it looked really good, so I am kind of hot for this, even though I can't remember what the name is.
Yeah, I seem to remember being
The
hot.
Blood of Dawnwalker. Blood of Dawnwalker.
That was
That's it.
The vampires didn't come to kill us.
Yeah. Oh my god, look at that thing.
Did they come to make love to us?
The big bony giant praying mantis.
Yeah, it was hot.
I mean, yeah,
Turn
hot.
us into
Hot.
mindless,
It's got vampires.
docile cattle.
Oh, they're
Bloody
baptizing a
baptism.
baby with blood.
Neither.
Ugh.
They tried to change me into one of them.
Well, it looks like they succeeded.
No, you're the Dawnwalker. You're like Blade. You're like kind of
Yeah.
a vampire, but not. You can kill vampires.
He's
go
a
out
day
in the
walker.
day.
If this guy can only walk around at dawn.
Their worst nightmare.
Once it gets to like 7 a.m., he's got to go back inside.
Oh, that's kind of interesting. You can do like twilight and you can do morning, but you can't do like midday.
Yeah. Can't do a lunch meeting.
I mean, who
Same,
books a
honestly.
lunch
Two
meeting anyway?
worlds,
Well, you book it in so you can leave the office and then you just spend the afternoon drinking.
waiting to understand.
That's
You
what
leave your jacket on the
That's
back
what
of your chair.
focus time is for, Andy.
Sorry.
Yeah, it looks really cool.
It does look great.
Like the sort of old Europe type vampire lore.
It looks cute. It looks cool.
The music is very. I remember it was always. a bit
Was it
kind of
made by ex-CD
witchery.
Projekt Red people, and so that's why it's
Yes,
got like a
I
serious
mean that might explain
CD
why it
Projekt
sounds
Red
and feels a
witchery
bit
vibe.
witchery.
Can't show that on YouTube.
Well, we just did.
But don't forget the 18 plus.
Oh, yeah. The Zero Z.
Blood of Dawnwalker.
2026. So it's a while.
2026.
It's a ways out, isn't it? It's a
Okay.
ways out.
Recalibrating to warm.
So Xbox
Will you
Play
have
Anywhere.
anything to do during the day when all the vampires are asleep
Yeah.
and you're just dawn walking around the place?
This Xbox Play Anywhere thing, I can
Yeah.
only assume it means if you buy it on your Xbox console,
You can then play
you
it
can
on
then
your PC.
play it, download it on your PC, you can download it on your Xbox
Yeah.
Ally, all
That
That'd
makes
be great.
sense to me.
Yeah, which
yeah.
would be super useful.
That, like that should be a thing.
Yeah, it
and
should
that
already
will
be a thing, right?
Yeah.
Ellen, look away.
What?
A spider.
Oh, it's
The
Meat Boy.
Mario pipe.
It's
the
Super Meat Boy. Oh my god,
Yeah,
have they
he's
made a
all bloody and
3D
everything.
Meat Boy
They made a
platformer?
3D Meat Boy.
Oh, I'm fire for this.
They did it.
So fire. Oh, I
They
love
did
Meat
it.
Boy.
Yeah, I
They
love
went and
Meat
bloody
Boy.
did it.
Yeah. Oh, I love Meat Boy.
I can't wait to be
This is
terrible
gonna
at
be
this.
great. Yeah.
That looks cool.
That dinosaur reminded me of Thunder Mountain at Disneyland.
Oh, yeah.
That was fun.
Do you think you can make it as punishingly exacting when it's in 3 dimensions.
It's
When you have more
it's gonna be
dimensions
even
to
harder.
fail in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it will make it tricky, but like judging by this, it looks precision. Do you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it looks
yeah.
like.
Yeah.
But then
Yeah,
maybe the
none of your
person's just really good at it.
loosey-goosey, let's have fun and be friends
Yeah.
3D platformers.
The camera was never moving while he was moving, was it? In that, it was all fixed
Yeah,
perspectives.
I wasn't concentrating, but yeah.
That would, I guess, that might track. Yeah.
Anyway, Meat Boy was amazing. Super Meat Boy was incredible.
Yeah, that
What
was.
what a
that was
platform.
good. All right, let's recalibrate.
Recalibrate.
Okay.
Oh,
Koei
Tecmo,
Tecmo.
Koei
Techno.
Tecmo.
Yeah, like a
Tecmo.
Ooh, Team Ninja though.
You're a wanted criminal now.
and Platinum.
Platinum
All
Games.
right, quite the combination. Going up top.
My duty as a Raven Ninja.
Oh my gosh, there's so much blood in this.
My duty is a Raven Ninja.
Oh,
Is this a sort of almost like Metal Gear Rising Revengeance like spiritual sequel? It's a little further out camera angle wise. A bit more DMC-ish.
I mean, it doesn't have blade mode, does it?
Oh, look at that little robot
damn,
there.
that's a lot going on.
This is it.
Oh yeah. So it's Ninja Gaiden.
Ninja
That's
Gaiden,
Ryu.
yeah, it's gotta be,
That's
There's something
Ryu
under
Hayabusa.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ninja Gaiden something something.
So it's
These
going to be
games are like-
extremely difficult.
Yeah, legendarily
I
different.
may have to go back down to warm just because I'm bad at video
Might have to
games.
reconsider.
Yeah. Whoa, okay. That shark has a ghost in its mouth. Okay, I'm back up to heart.
Okay, that's what it took.
Yeah, a shark with a ghost in its mouth.
Go smell shark.
I'm going up to flaming.
The sort of drill bit lance is terrifying.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Reminds me a bit of the whirligig saw from Bloodborne.
Yes.
Oh,
yeah.
okay, just straight up Ninja Gaiden
Yeah,
full. All right.
alright.
Why
Yep,
not?
yep.
Great.
October. Oh my god, October is getting
Alright.
stacked.
So we've
Yeah,
got
right.
Outer Wilds 2
Yeah.
and Ninja Gaiden 4
Clear the decks.
in the same couple of weeks. And
Adding
Hello
these
Stream.
to our
Everyone-
calendar, folks.
Everyone's like, GTA 6 isn't coming out. Hooray.
Yeah, that's really solid.
Yeah, everyone was holding out, and then they're like, okay.
Oh, it's Indiana Jones DLC, maybe? Or okay,
Oh, yeah.
like, do I need to mute for the Indiana Jones theme because that feels like
Nah,
something.
John Williams
No.
is cool.
And
Are
the game
you
one
sure?
was
John
game-
Williams will be fine with it.
the
Alright.
game theme was different.
All right, okay, I'm unmuting.
The people need to hear.
Yeah.
Now,
Indiana Jones.
this isn't DLC. This is just the game proper.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're just
We're
doing a
talking about
victory
the game.
lap.
They're like, hey guys, I don't know if
but here's
anyone
the
remembers.
DLC.
Yeah,
Perhaps.
This is where it
that's
starts.
the Vatican, right? That's Vatican City again.
Yeah. Guys, we put out an Indiana Jones
Streets
game. I don't know if
of
anyone knows.
It actually sold really well, and it sold really well on
Okay.
PS5 as
City
well,
of
apparently.
Antioch.
So
Antioch. Okay.
Did anyone else finish Indiana Jones?
I'm not finished it yet. I'm keen to.
The last boss
Back
is
to the
ridiculous.
holy
Is it
see.
BS? Is it total BS?
It's not, no, but it's just weird.
Defend the secret.
Is it a bunch of new like dungeons?
worshipped
Is that
the
what we're talking
giants.
about?
I'd be up for that. The dungeons were the best part.
Is that
And,
Templar from the original game, Andy? Remind me.
I don't remember that, no.
Okay, so Templar stuff. Templar DLC.
Yeah.
The Order of Giants.
The Order of
Something like that.
Giants was a thing in the base game.
In the main game,
Okay.
yeah. The tall guy at the very beginning.
Ah,
Tony Todd, the Candyman.
Priesty guy, yeah. Alright.
September. So that's gonna be nearly a year after the original game came
I'm
out.
fully up for more indie.
Yeah, hot for that.
That was,
Yeah,
that was
hot-
good.
hot
Good, well done. The ending fight was so funny, says Hintonus in the chat.
Yeah. I don't want to spoil it for anyone, but it involves,
Alright, don't spoil it.
involves karate.
But the fact that it's so funny really, really does entice me. Tender music begins.
Oh, sad robot.
Bethesda presents as well, right? That's
Okay.
what.
Oh, dang.
Oh dear. Oh.
Ents? Big old tree. No.
Oh, it's a big tree stag type thing. Pretty sure we faced off against one of those in D&D at one point.
Yeah. An eldritch
Said
giant
Eldritch
stag.
Storm.
What, the Pokemon people?
Huh.
This is the new Pokemon.
This is what
And
your
it's coming
Pokemon
to
looks like.
Xbox.
It's got slight Horizon vibes, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, that's a cool effect. Alright.
The floral ponytail is everything.
Yeah.
right, hot for this. This looks cool.
Yeah, I go up to hop for this. In the year 4026. As if humans will still be around in 4026. We'll have turned this into a lava planet by then. Oh, that's...
A floral motif,
It's
for
got like
sure.
Annihilation vibes, doesn't it? Beast of reincarnation.
How do you go from
Interesting.
making Pokemon to making that?
I mean, maybe after years and years of making Pokemon, you're like, I need
Yeah.
to do something else.
Okay.
Beast of reincarnation.
Spring 26. All right.
Tentatively warm.
Won't see that for a little while. Sabrina Scarlet says feels Monster Hunter, which, yes.
Yeah, fair. Yeah.
Yeah, there was Monster Hunter vibes.
The glittering
Oh,
streets
it's
of Babylon
Fable.
sure do.
Hey, it's your Fable.
Ooh.
Because they suit their filth down to us.
Okay.
Steampunky.
Or it's a very Fable game made by Peter Molyneux.
Wait, is it Fable?
It's not Fable. No, we were
The
fooled
other
by
one.
this
Yeah,
before.
we had the exact same thing
Last
before, didn't
time
we?
there
Yeah.
was like a steampunky old England
Yeah. And we were
game,
like,
and
it's
we were
Fable.
like, it's Fable, and like,
I've
no,
done it
no.
again, folks. I'm sorry.
I've gone to Cole
bloody
because
done
they
it
tricked us.
Same. They tricked me.
Yeah.
My fear ain't for the soft-hearted.
We fell for it again.
But you could imagine Fable going.
That guy
steampunk,
in the
right?
purple coat stepped right out of a Fable game.
Yeah, he did. Look at that facial hair.
He should be voiced by like a member of like British acting royalty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Hello
doll
everyone,
was
it's me, Peter Molyneux. I've made a new game called Gable.
The knob. Yeah, there you go. Fable villain, for
There
sure.
we go. Yeah, Stephen Fry will voice him if I.
In Exile's like, look, if you're just not going to make the new Fable, we're going to make the new Fable.
I like that robot Bobby.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
The Tash.
I like that they made
I'm
him a
fired
metal
for this. This
mustache.
is great.
That's nice. I've gone up to warm. I've got over the initial betrayal.
Yeah, okay, fine.
We can't arrest.
It's like a Bioshocky Fable, I seem to remember.
Let's see if we can narrow the suspects down a bit.
Reaver, that's it. It looks
Yeah.
just like Reaver from
Yeah,
Fable.
Reba. Stephen Fry.
Built rather slim.
Thanks to Mr. Chris in the chat.
Was very quick.
What do you do in it?
Fiddle with a
Is
clock.
this like a deduction thing? Or...
Oh, okay,
oh no,
yeah.
this is a character creation thing, right?
Fiend who robbed me.
They got my good side this time.
Oh, that's neat. Okay, you're going to do a character creation and then they're going to put you on the wanted posters.
Oh, he's wet himself.
Oh!
Liquid dribbling,
I
says the
didn't
caption.
do that on my Sunday
Unnecessarily.
evening.
Okay, back to warm.
I'm going stone cold for the urination scene.
Worthless and dull, just like.
What do you even call that kind of facial hair?
Well, those are
Customer. How can I help you?
what's the non-rude version of it?
Yeah, I can't think of the non-rude version.
Sounds like a-
Lamb chops. Sideburns.
Yeah.
They're like
First.
upward,
Him,
like
never.
gravity
Got
defying.
it.
Yeah.
He's a bit touchy, ain't he, Errol?
Mutton, yeah, mutton chops.
Mutton chops? Yeah, okay, fine.
That was it,
Anything
not
else
lamb.
you'd care
Mutton.
to say to Errol? Brains. If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes, I wouldn't have believed it.
Round here, it's all sharp edges.
This looks great. I stand by my fire. I think this looks great.
And blood on the
I've moved up to hot.
Goodbye, Silas.
Character called Silas. Into it.
I'll hurt you, you fucking meat sack. I'll
Whoa,
leave you in
rude
a
language.
bed of pieces.
Oh,
You've
rude
either got a
puppet.
gang at
What
your
does that
back
even mean?
or a knife in it.
We're family here. Family takes care of its own.
Can't put a price on that, can you?
Them's in charge.
Can I make it like an observation?
They
Yes.
power.
That's what we did.
The observation is this. You know how, like, if stuff's on Netflix, you're just kind of, like, it doesn't need to be from an existing franchise, and you'll watch it. I feel like that's sort of what Xbox is going for with Game Pass. It's like, this is like a brand new thing, but because it'll be on Game Pass, probably, you'll be like, yeah, I'll give it a shot, and you'll probably, and it might turn out to be your favourite game, you know?
Oh, look at that crafting.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
I've gone
cool.
to
Steampunk
fire for
crafting
this.
is
I
fun,
love
actually.
I love gun crafting.
I take your point though, Mike. It doesn't have to be like a known. It doesn't have to be a Halo for people to try it if it's on Game Pass.
It just needs to look cool, right?
They've got a weapon far worse.
But it is somewhat a Halo that you need to get people to join Game
Yes,
Pass.
yeah, exactly that. Yeah. Once people are in the door.
They can rewrite us.
Oh, that's such a Bioshock Infinite
Look who just found
environment.
Well, I like Bioshock. I like Fable.
This
I'll
is
take both of those.
Okay.
Steampunk crafting, weapon crafting looked very fun.
Great. Got powers.
Put the bullet back in the barrel.
Yeah, or Dishonored-y. It's got kind of Dishonored vibes.
Very Dishonored vibes,
Take a
yeah.
mistake and make it like it never
I'm
happened.
interested to know who made this.
It's In Exile.
In Exile, yeah.
What did?
Change the world.
What do they make?
Didn't they make the old like Wasteland and stuff like that? Those old top-down RPGs.
Oh yeah, it's Brian Fargo's
Yeah.
company.
Yeah. So like the story and the sort of branching narrative stuff should be brilliant.
And let me tell you, the hunters don't like it when the rabbits got the gun.
That's a great line.
That's what I wanted in Bioshock Infinite. Remember, like when we saw all the thing of like time things and open things in it, and then it just was hooks, and that was it.
Yeah.
Oh.
You can leverage the power of the multiverse to bring in a health pack.
Harness
Okay, that does look very, very cool.
I'm well up for that.
I was in due time.
Yeah.
It took us a while to get up to there, but
Yeah.
I thought it was great. That's a great
am
trailer.
I right in thinking Brian Fargo is the creator of Fallout?
Yes, I think so.
Yes.
Our creative teams are dedicated to bringing players
King right at the back,
award-winning,
because no one likes
record-breaking,
no one likes that
critically
stuff.
acclaimed.
He's like, we're there too. Don't forget about King.
Don't forget King, the
Dark
best
Ages
one
from
of them.
Bethesda, Diablo 4, Vessel of Hatred.
Really got to get
Blizzard,
around to doing the Dark
and
Ages.
Avowed.
Well,
from
did you
Xbox
watch my
Game
spicy
Studios.
take on it,
All of
Andy?
our
On the
teams
channel?
I did.
across Xbox
Yeah,
first
that's why I
party
haven't got around to it.
are
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to put you off.
great games
It's
ever,
not a bad game,
and they're
it's just
also
that, yeah.
delivering more content than ever before. From original single-player experiences to vast online worlds, our teams are empowered.
Damn, I'm
to
excited
build the
for
games
Clockwork
Yeah, me
they've
too.
always
Look at that
dreamed of.
artwork.
We want our players to have the
I'm
choice
fixing
and
that name in my
flexibility of
brain
where
space
and
now
how
because
It's no-
Clockwork
Not
Revolution is
Fable,
not
not
like.
Fable.
Jane,
So, of
Jane, I'm going to ask you
our
again in
games
10
will be
minutes.
Yeah, okay, do it.
available in
No,
Game
do it,
Pass
do it.
I will.
and every
Do
new
it.
game we make
I'm
for
doing
both
a timer.
Xbox consoles and PC will be Xbox Play Anywhere.
Right, here we go.
On behalf of our creative teams, thank you. These experiences don't stop when you put down the controller.
Oh, God.
As you've seen in recent years, more and more of our characters, stories, and worlds are expanding
TV.
to brand new audiences through
Entertainment.
TV and film.
It's the TV
A Minecraft movie
segment.
and the Fallout TV series broke records and brought millions
You
of players.
can't. You don't
into
get
the
credit
Excuse
for
me,
that.
Jim.
You don't get credit for Walton Goggins' transcendent
Film and
performance.
television like never before.
Our lawyers wrote up the
When it
contract
comes to
that said
growing
they were
new
allowed to make a
franchises,
Fallout TV show.
Obsidian is having a year like
There
no
are
other.
my kudos.
From launching a blockbuster new game
Kudos,
like Avowed
please.
to the
Was
upcoming
You're
Avowed
like
a
Fallout, the
blockbuster?
TV
Outer
show.
Worlds 2 this October.
I already said the Outer
Obsidian
Wilds
is
too,
always
like 3
delivering
times
great
this show.
games.
I'm
And they
so
have
sorry.
a third game launching
Oh,
this
third
year.
Obsidian game.
You'll get to go deeper
What?
on it in our direct. But until then,
Can we
let's take a
chat?
look.
Can we please not be chicken jockeying, please?
Oh, no.
Ellen, you
Oh,
brought the popcorn. I can only assume you have something planned.
Ellen's going to fling
Okay,
the
so this is
popcorn
another
in the air.
Bethesda game.
It's
Sorry,
Obsidian.
another Obsidian
Yeah.
game. The third one, and we're going to see more of it in the direct after that. I assume was just going to be Outer
Oh,
Worlds.
it's like a He-Man.
The graphics look sick. I love it.
No, it's about to zoom out, and this is just a little meta fun layer. Yoke.
But
Yeah.
seriously, they should make a game about action figures that look like this.
Well, there's that fighting game,
If
isn't
that's
there?
not what it is.
Breaking news. There's been an explosion.
Breaking
at
news.
Brook Hollow
Dystopia
Park.
started.
Chaos descended on a
There's a gritty
ceremony
dystopia all
commemorating
along.
The 2-year anniversary of when 4 teenagers were miniaturized.
Grounded.
Oh,
it's
Grounded
gra- yeah.
too.
Oh, it's grounded.
Left to fight
Okay,
for their
grounded too.
survival in the backyard of a deranged scientist. Formerly
We had fun
evil
with Grounded,
company
right?
Grounded
Omnis
too. Well,
Practical
Grounded was awesome.
Technologies was set to dedicate a statue of the 4 teenagers, fast food science
They only
robot
went and got
Virgil,
shrunk
and Dr.
again.
Tulip
Yeah.
when an explosion erupted.
Honey, I re-shrunk I regrounded the children. They're all small, but it's not a garden. It's like
They're in a city.
a city.
In the city.
Does that mean fewer spiders?
Oh no, not sewer level. Don't go in the sewers.
No.
Yeah, I was worried for a second.
Oh no, okay, it's a
No,
garden again,
they're
but
just in
a
the
different
park.
garden. Ah, yeah, big
Bees.
park. Get shrunk.
Oh, scorpions.
Scorpions, scorps,
Caterpillars.
Scorpions.
caterpillars,
No!
Oh.
spiders,
No!
fooders, like
Unexpected
It was always
spiders.
coming.
Turn
It was
around
always
here.
coming. Yeah.
There we go. Let me know when
I'm
it's
actually
done.
I'll let you know it's done yet.
Okay.
Let's
I'm all
face the
fired
wall.
up for Grounded.
Ellen's gone Blair Witch.
Oh, no.
Apparently Offspring is playing.
Oh gosh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's fine. You
Offspring.
can't hear it though. I mean, there's a lot of stuff.
I
going
can
on.
barely hear
Yeah.
it, so.
It's that.
I've muted it anyway, just in case.
Hey. Okay, there are a lot of insects.
there are a lot of-
Ellen.
I'm fine with insects. It's just
Yeah.
spiders.
No, but there's
I mean,
also
there's two
fighting
spiders
spiders.
fighting
Ellen
each
has
other right now.
turned her back.
Yeah.
Okay, it's
It's
ending.
like
It's
29.
ending. There might be a final spider.
Final surprise spider.
Spider jump scare. There's a single
I
spider.
think we're
there.
good. I think we're good. We're back.
Good.
We're back. We're back in the room.
That looks good,
folks.
and it's out like in a month and a half on Game
That's cool.
Preview. So
That's around when the
Thank you.
first Grounded launched, wasn't it? It was like
Definitely.
summer,
Yeah.
summery time.
Yeah, summer Game Preview.
Accessing predecessor's travel log.
Is this Directive 8020 or is it something else?
No. Wait.
No, it's Bloober
Oh,
Team.
Bloober
No, it's
Team.
Bloober Team.
Okay,
So probably horror, sci-fi horror.
Yeah, I mean mutated horrible skulls, definitely.
So-
Unprecedented
vibe.
orphan.
so mid horror is what we're going for.
Sci-fi
Hey,
horror.
now.
It's horror with a slight misunderstanding of mental illness.
Yeah,
They did
okay,
the Silent Hill
yeah.
that
That's
you
the
enjoyed
key
so
ingredient.
They're
much.
special.
That's
special
the
sauce.
specialty of
Andy,
Bloober
you
Team.
enjoyed their Silent Hill.
Yeah,
Oh,
because
yeah.
it was a remake of a really good game.
Yeah, the story was really good somehow.
This looks okay. This looks fine. I'm going to hop for it.
They're doing a Dead Space now.
Yeah. It is, yeah.
Highly recommended to proceed with caution.
It looks gooey. But does it look
does.
as good as that ill game that we saw the other night?
I mean, that ill game
That ill game was so
ill.
striking. Yeah. Chronos.
Chronos.
I read that as Grons.
The new dawn.
A better name.
Better name probably, yeah.
Watch out for the grons.
Welcome to the
They'll
world
say.
of Grons.
I've got a gron on my tail.
Oh no! Oh, it's wobbly.
Oh.
That was wobbly.
I mean,
This
that's pretty wobbly
Halloween.
and squishy.
Yeah.
Get
like,
your gron
like ill
on.
was.
With Grons.
I feel like it's the year of the squishy, unfortunately.
It really
You're
looks
the
like
squishy.
Grons.
Anyway, it's coming this year.
Cool.
Get ready for grons.
You'll be groaning from ear to ear.
All right, let's reset.
Bethesda.
Okay.
What's this?
What do you got, Todd?
Oh, it's Elder Scrolls Online.
SO, Elder Scrolls Online.
Oh, nice trick.
So they're sort
Nostalgic rock music.
of. So this is.
Oh, okay, the birds.
Oh gosh, the birds. Oh, the birds. They're doing a big sort of like almost like reboot of how the Elder Scrolls Online works, and they're adding a new
improved
area
accessibility,
and a big,
better for beginners.
yeah, and a big sort of group like task, group mission to kind of bring down this sort of wall. It's like a return to the Cold Harbor plot from the very start of Elder Scrolls Online back in 2014 or whenever it was.
Okay.
So they're sort of picking up that story.
Cold
again.
Harbor means nothing but Severance to me these days.
Yes,
so.
yeah, but Cold Harbor was like the dimension
Yes,
that one
gotcha.
of these Daedric lords came from, and he was trying to bring it. Do you remember when the big chains were coming down into the world at the beginning of the Elder Scrolls Online? That was him trying to bring Cold Harbor into the world, or bring the world into Cold
Scott
Harbor.
Hutchinson says, in support of Ellen and fear of spiders.
Yeah.
So there's
Thank you.
more than Ellen.
It's a cute little Simba going on. Little Simba guy. He's
Like
got
his
that
little mohawk.
Simba
Yeah,
mohawk.
the mohawk is very cute.
Yeah. Look, there's that big wall thing. That big sort of magical looking wall. That
How do you bring it
can
down?
climb.
Do you hit it with a hammer until
No,
it falls over?
I think it's like all of you have to collaborate. All the millions of players.
All of you have to
You have
hit
to
it
hit
with
it
a
with a
hammer.
hammer. Yeah.
World-changing server
Oh,
event. There you
cool.
go.
All right. Yeah, taking down the
Writhing
writhing wall.
wall. Todd, I didn't know you were nasty like that.
Anyway, I like Elder Scrolls Online, but it feels like
Yeah, it's cute.
this year, like you're not getting a
Seasons
big
of the
chunk of content in the same way that you did last year with the sort of Cyrodiil stuff. And
It's about this big event instead. Right. Okay.
all right, I've unmuted. We're back
Cool.
into World Premiere land.
World premiere.
Ooh.
Sonic.
Oh yes, it's Guile from Street Fighter.
Now this is Directive 8020. Am I
Is it?
mistaken? Oh, maybe it's not. Maybe it's just a lady in space.
Thomas, the ship's breaking apart. There's no time. Evacuate now.
Who's she talking to? Is there anyone else on her spaceship?
Talking to Thomas.
She's on the radio like an astronaut.
To Thomas, Major Tom.
I see.
To save
Major Thomas.
Oh, it's Don't Nod.
Oh, Don't Nod.
Interesting.
Whoa.
All right. I go to. It's a little hot for this. Oh, M83.
Oh, I love a bit of M83. I mean, so does every
feel like
trailer
I'm
on Earth.
Anything
Going to watch a
with
film at the
space.
cinema.
Oh, this looks pretty. It's like being Matt Damon in Interstellar, basically.
Oh, no, Don't Nod did that climbing game.
Did they?
Do you remember?
Is that Cat? Do they do?
Which one?
There's one
Don't-
coming out.
Remember that.
Anyway, Don't Nod did a rope
PlayStation.
climbing game, pretty
Right.
sure. So, and this reminds me of that with the kind of traversal stuff.
Okay.
This is so the bit that we didn't see of Matt Damon before he went a bit wrong in
Before he went
Interstellar.
loopy.
Yeah.
This kind of reminds me of the demo of Star Wars 1313 from like 15 years ago.
Oh, yeah.
That cancelled Star Wars game.
It is good.
Hey,
she got
she-
Easter.
yes, yeah, she's got an Easter patch,
logos
Jane.
on her.
Jane, she's like you.
Yes, she's like me.
You could have been
I
stranded
briefly
on this
worked for
planet.
Easter. Apelian.
Aphelion.
Apelian.
Ah.
Yes. Okay. Fine. Good.
Person in chat said, "Oh, this is just."
Oh,
was it
Jusant.
Returnal?
Jusant, I think, was the climbing
Yeah,
game.
the
Thanks,
climbing
chat.
game. Well done,
Jusant
chat.
was the climbing
Yeah.
game. Was by Don't Nod.
Is that
There's
Thomas?
Maybe.
Yeah, there are Returnal vibes, definitely.
But the actual gameplay very different.
I think Thomas is going to die.
It's
made in the collaboration with
It's an
Issa.
actual official Issa game.
Issa, get in there, Issa.
Nerds, love it.
All right, I'm on fire for the Issa collaboration game. They've probably got some like xenoplanetary specialists to consult on it, and I'm up for that.
People are saying that Matt Damon wasn't in Interstellar.
What?
It was wasn't it The Martian?
No, he's in Interstellar.
He's the guy.
I've not seen Interstellar.
Okay, yeah.
This is just proof that everyone stopped watching Interstellar in the last half hour.
Okay.
The caretaker. He's a little eccentric. You'll see.
Let me welcome you to the grand.
What's
So
happening?
he's going to go into outer space by the Prodigy then. Okay.
This is fun.
Is this like I'm gonna do a makeover on a big house because I'm into that.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right, Jane. What was the name of that steampunk game from Brian Fargo?
It was Clockwork Revolution, and up yours.
You got it.
And did you write it down?
I wrote it on my hand.
Oh my god, it's decorating with the garden.
I'm hot for reggae
And-
reggae house flipper, basically.
Reggae
It is a house flipper then. Oh, okay. I
Okay.
thought it was a joke. I did briefly think it was called Critical Role though, Andy. I only wrote CR on my hand.
Ah, there you go.
And you had to write something on your hand to remember it.
You know, you could pick up where he left off. You seem like a good man.
Oh man, this looks like it will be sort of like Power Wash Simulator, but
Yeah.
nicer.
Super
I think
pleasing.
you're also like solving a crime.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got a
Yes,
conspiracy board.
Mystery solving, house flipping.
Because if they find out, they will.
They were
Oh,
like,
wow.
what game should we make? And just went, yes.
All of them. Yeah.
Things are gonna start
Oh no, we dropped all of our potential game ideas on the floor. Now they're all mixed up.
in this place. The only one you can
I don't know
really
how
trust-
freeform the sort of house flipping is going to be.
The cat
Yeah.
talks.
That's all Ella needed to see. Oh my god, the cat can ride on the handlebars of your moped.
Adrian Kerrison says, can't be an Interstellar, he was in The Martian, is ChatGPT logic. Which
Yeah,
is my new favourite burn.
it's true, yeah.
That's ChatGPT level thinking, so...
Okay, there was what looked like a spider there.
Yeah, there's like spidery looking aliens, but I was like, okay, I can deal with those.
There are no ghosts at the Grand. Okay.
mean,
That's
Yeah.
cool. Again,
Got
this
personality.
Next
this is
year.
my like.
Personality goes a long way.
If it's on like if it was on something on Netflix, you'd probably watch it, right? Like, and it's, you know,
Yep.
proper quality Game Pass stuff.
It's the Netflix test.
Okay.
Nathan asks, why is everyone dancing? Which, yeah, the musical.
Why not?
flavour of it.
Why not? Yeah. It's, the question should be why aren't more people dancing in other videos?
Why aren't you dancing?
Is this an Age of Empires thing again?
No. This
Age
is
of Mythology.
an East Asian mythology strategy.
The heavenly spear. But is she worthy?
Is she worthy?
We've got a far Mulan on our hands.
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh, Japanese pantheon. Okay.
It looks cool, but it's.
But it's
I know it's not my type of game.
Age of Mythology, right?
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah. If it's a strategy game and I don't recognise it, I just assume it's Age of Empires or Age of Mythology.
Well, on this occasion,
it's got weird monsters. It's Age of Mythology. It doesn't. It's Age of Empires.
You just bought Civilization yesterday.
Yeah.
You love
Well, I like Civ. I like Civ, but that's the only one, and I can't even play it that way.
You like Halo Wars? Do you not like Halo Wars?
Halo Wars is okay.
You know, Mike is a massive Halo Wars stan.
Yeah.
Never shuts up about it.
Dirtface Magoo says for the snack fund, meow. And Anarchy17 says, hey Ox, do you think we can get a list video of unsexy vampires? No, can't be done.
There's not 7 of them. That's the problem.
No way.
Yeah.
They suggest Crimson Court, Nosferatu, obviously, and Witcher 3 vampires.
Fair. Yeah, Detlef gets real weird. Okay, what's this? Sci-fi City.
Korean geopolitical intrigue and military intervention.
And cool jackets.
Cool hair.
Good.
반대로 누군가는 당신의 의사결정에 영향을 주려 한다는 것을 인지할 때 자신만의 온전한 입장을 세울 수 있지 않을까? 당신의 입장은 온전한 본인의 판단입니다.
Okay.
All right.
Where are you going with this?
그렇게 믿고 있거나 믿고 싶을 뿐.
I don't know if it's just like the Unreal Engine has a bunch of now amazing sort of mocap stuff, but like facial animation has gotten so good over the last couple of years. Now every game, like the facial animation just looks so impressive.
It's like a Korean Division.
Yeah.
It is Division-like, and then there's this one like
lady in a cheerleader
or maybe
outfit.
a Resident Evil Outbreak.
This looks kind of cool. I'm going to have to hop for this.
You reckon it's an online game, not a multiplayer game?
Yeah, like is it asymmetrical, or is one of you the guy and one of you
is the K-pop star?
Yeah.
But yeah.
Bit Splinter Cell-y, bit Division-y.
It was interesting.
Yeah, control-ish.
Not as like movement, but like vibes.
Ooh.
Oh, zombies as well.
Blood zombie powers.
Rage zombies. Yeah, look at these playable characters.
Look at all the playable characters. Pew. Look at that cool guy.
Yeah.
All right.
We're down 2 hearts. All right.
I'm interested to know
Tell me
what the hell
more.
that game is.
A lot of 2026
really
stuff.
know.
A lot of 2026 stuff. Hopefully not May 2026 because it's going to be busy.
No one's doing anything in in May 2026.
Watch a lot of South Korean reality TV.
Physical 100.
Yeah, Physical 100. I watch one called Siren.
So do you know what Mudang means?
No.
I know what Mudang means. It's that cute hippo.
I know how you count to 3 because they always have to do it when they're about to lift anything.
Oh.
There's another one called The Influencer, which is like a bunch of different influencers have to do tasks. And
influencers can't do tasks, actually.
I know. Well, yeah, as borne out by this show.
So I'm getting artsy side-scroller, puzzle platformer.
Yeah.
With a story and a heart. Possibly one of those ones that makes you cry.
Who are the folks who made Inside and Limbo and that lot?
Playdead.
It's not them, is it?
It's a bit too colourful for Playdead.
Yeah, look at that little spot.
Unless they've
It's got colours, yeah.
discovered colours. Oh, the Odyssey continues. Oh, is this something we should know?
Yeah, probably.
Planet of Lana 2. Says
Oh,
Chat.
okay. Chat says yay, Planet of Lana.
Okay, yeah, I remember this. It was on my I must play this game like this, and I never got onto it.
If it is on Switch, these sorts of games are great for handheld.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Hey, and like stuff like this on Switch, potentially, if it's like not super graphically demanding, could end up at like 120 frames per second. Do you know what I mean? Because it's a 120 FPS handheld screen. No, keep your hands off that little cute splodge.
Don't touch the weird mouse. Children of the Leaf, if you know what I mean.
It is coming to Switch.
Okay, cool.
2026. A lot of 2026.
Yeah.
Wayne Costin says Ellen would love Planet of Lana.
It looks exactly my vibe. I love little like explory, platformy, puzzly things.
Best ongoing game.
This game that
it
refuses
just won't
to
stop.
It won't die. It just won't die.
Hey, you got to get out of that like old Fallout 76 mindset.
Yeah,
I'm sure it's
got all sorts in it now.
It's adequate.
When it comes to fishing,
But why add fishing?
Hello, do you play Fallout 76?
No, because it looks boring.
Because you've got the old school Fallout 76 mindset.
You can be a ghoul now, like Walter Goggins.
I'm sorry. When I play Fallout, I need VATs.
You need NPCs.
You need
and a
NPCs.
story.
I need VATs.
Not a great.
What you don't
played
need
as a
is.
ghoul, didn't you, Andy?
I what?
You played as a ghoul.
Yeah. It's a cool quest, and they have added NPCs now. To be fair, but it doesn't. It's you need a good group to play with because it still feels a bit lonely.
I feel like this is my spicy take. I feel like the Fallout TV series saved Fallout 76.
Yeah.
Maybe there were more.
I think its star was on the rise prior to that.
Maybe.
Do you remember like the Elder Scrolls Online went through a bit
Quiet
of
period, yeah.
Yeah, went through a similar evolution.
No matter what troubles.
But don't.
Oh, is Jane not going crazy for fishing? Says Dan Peterson. I am.
I'm going as far as to say I'm cold for fishing.
Into fishing.
I just don't have the patience for it, and I don't understand why. I was saying this earlier. Like, I don't understand why fishing is so overrepresented
I like it when
as
you
a
can
hobby
fish
in
for
games.
treasures, because then it's like gambling, and I do enjoy gambling.
Right.
Like every 100 times you fish for something, you might get a diamond.
I see the appeal, and I really like the setting of Fallout 76, like in rural Appalachia, like just fishing out there.
Those donuts don't look post-apocalyptic.
I like
They
singing
look
country
delicious.
roads.
A waste home. Join today.
Makes a wasteland a waste home. That doesn't quite work, but okay.
No, they got Nate from Deadlands in
Aww.
to advertise it.
Oh, breeds. Gone fishing.
I'd say. I mean, you have to for the pun,
You have to do
don't
that.
you?
Yeah, you
Well-
just have
well
to.
done,
You have to
well
make
done,
it.
but
Yeah.
that's true.
When does the new Fallout show come out? Is it this year or next year?
It's gonna be
This year,
right?
I think.
They're
Yeah.
filming
This
it.
year.
at the moment.
Okay. Well.
And there's going to be a Halloween Horror Nights haunted house
Yes.
at Universal Studios.
Yeah.
Exciting. Now, what's this all about?
Oh, solo leveling.
Solo leveling.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
love solo leveling.
What
Oh
is
my
it?
god! Everyone watch solo leveling.
I think watch solo leveling.
What is it?
It's so good / stupid.
Right. Okay.
It's
My
an
favourite
anime,
kind of
but
thing.
Like,
it's an
it's
anime where like the player, the main character is like the player character in a video game, and he gets like pop-ups, and it says like do 100 sit-ups, and then he
Right.
does 100 sit-ups, and then he gets really strong.
Yeah.
Does
It's a
actually
little
putting him in a
Travis-
video game kind of make that shtick redundant?
No.
Well, maybe.
It's a bit.
Yeah.
It's it's a Travis touchdown. Thing.
Yeah. Okay.
Right.
Fair. I think you have mentioned this, right? They have like they're in the dungeon and they
Yeah, it's set in a sort of
They level
real
up.
world, but there are portals to dungeons,
Yeah.
and certain people have the power to like level up, which means they're kind of video game characters.
Yeah,
but he's
I think it's
one. Yeah, anyway, he's you know, anime style. He's the super special boy.
All right. He looks pretty
Gotta have a
special.
super special boy.
He's got that Daedric armor. Fall. Will it be October? Be honest.
Solo leveling Arise Overdrive. That feels like it's got one too many titles.
One too many words.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm hot for that. Let me just like briefly get hot.
Briefly get hot.
And then let me just briefly.
It could be
reset
worse.
to
It could be bogus skill fruit master. About that time, I became able to use unlimited numbers of skill
Oh,
fruits
we'll get
brackets
there.
to kill you.
We'll get there.
What's this?
Oh,
This is so saccharine.
it's cute. I don't think. Okay, they're sheep. I was going to say
This
clouds
is like
shouldn't
the
be
inside of Katy Perry's skull, basically.
that. I don't.
Really?
Yeah.
I think it's just capitalism. And
Yeah, maybe.
People like Pokemon, right? I mean, these are very close to Pokemon.
Yeah.
designs.
Did you just slap its
I mean-
ass? That's
They just did a high
inappropriate.
five with its butt.
With his
A
butt.
lot of these things are like just palette swaps of Cubones and stuff.
I mean,
That starfish had a butt.
Yeah, that starfish had a bum. Yeah.
I mean, the other game got away with it. So
Is it more Power World then? Is this Power World again?
What if it's just another game that's not Power World? Power World Gacha says the cat says moo in the chat.
Alpha Chubster. Alpha Chubby. This is all a bit.
The music is very Katy Perry.
Yeah, I think that's why. But like the vibe made me feel like it was that.
There's a cat that's a witch. I mean, that's cool.
I don't. Animo.
Animo.
That's how like 2-year-olds say animal.
Animo.
It's an animo.
Animo.
Hey, what's up, everyone?
Hey, it's Tony Hawk! Fire!
All the love and support
Hey, Tony. He's a granddad now.
It's Tonty.
These games have changed my life. But more than that, I've seen them help spread a love and appreciation for skating all over the world.
He's related to Kurt Cobain now. You know, like family-wise.
He's the granddad of the world's coolest baby.
What's his name again?
Ronin.
Yeah, Ronin Cobain.
New skaters,
Ronin Cobain Hawk.
You can enjoy it all with your friends with up to 80
Imagine the
players
pressure
in
of being
multiplayer.
Ronin Cobain
Tony Hawk's Pro
Hawk.
Skater 3 and 4 officially
You're like, damn,
drops
I'd love to get
July
into
11th.
Warhammer.
We have a lot more
There's no way.
to come. Check out the launch trailer now.
Okay. There's going to be music. I'm sorry, I will have to mute it, I'm sure.
We can sing it. We'll sing it.
Okay, I'm muting it. It's got an arcade, it's already my #1 game. You're inside a giant pinball machine. The heck? They've added like a bunch of new levels, apparently. A haunted house, Andy.
Oh.
Grind the Addams Family house.
Yeah.
What in heck, Tony?
Tony, you shouldn't have.
Yeah.
Tony, it's not my birthday
Tony,
yet.
I didn't get you anything.
You've both met Tony Hawk,
We have.
right?
He's a
met him
lovely,
twice.
lovely man. Is that really what it used to look like? God, I'm old.
There's a pirate ship and a haunted house.
No, Mike, it never looked like that. They've made it look worse.
Yeah, they must have
Wait,
done.
they're in London.
Yeah, they had London
Tony
level
Hawk
in Tony
4.
Hawk.
You can go down to the little bit.
There was a London level.
Yeah. You know the bit under the South Bank where all the skaters are?
It's there?
Yeah, that's in the level, yeah.
Oh,
There's a bit. There was a bunch of zoo animals have escaped from the zoo,
Yeah.
and you have to
Great.
like round them up.
Ah, Ninja Turtle collaboration! What's the thing above fire? Look at this!
Oh,
So good.
hell yes.
This looks great!
This is, I mean, already going to be my game of the year.
Yeah, Natch.
And that is in a year where Yakuza Pirates in Hawaii came out.
And Blue Prince. You love
And
Blue
Blue
Prince.
I love
Yeah.
Blue Prince. God, what a year for games.
Yeah, games are back. Games are back. Play the
And you
demo.
can play the Doomslayer.
Today! Go,
All right, see you
go,
later.
go, go.
See you later, clowns.
Bye.
Quick,
Okay.
Clown show.
There's a green screen right behind me. I can't move.
I'm trapped.
Start it downloading now, Andy.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Kill your internet connection.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Kill your
Andy has
internet
left the
connection.
chat.
Oh my god!
That's wild. Good show, Xbox. Well bloody
Yeah.
done.
It's going really well so far.
Today.
Today, Andy. Every minute you spend watching this, you could be playing THPS.
I'm cold for whatever this is because it's not Tony Hawk.
Yeah, I need to go back down to normal.
Oh yeah, right. Let's get back down.
That was a good game.
Oh, muffins, you haven't grown an inch. Animation's beautiful.
Looks charming.
Yeah.
Oh, you got like a Castlevania floating sword. I love a
Yeah.
Castlevania floating sword.
Yeah, it's got big Vania, Castlevania vibes.
It's Vania than
It's
ever.
Vania than ever. Yeah.
Confront your sister. Oh, that's end game in life as in games.
Man, I'm gonna confront her. She'll make it a whole thing.
Camilla Hemlock is a good
That's a
fantasy
good-
name.
That's a great name.
Oh, that looks painful. That looks really painful.
Pull your spine out to make a sword. The devil.
Is this
Oh,
sort of
damn.
like tarot type stuff going on as well? Oh, you can.
Yeah.
You've got conversation options
You're
in
acting like
in
Mum.
the middle
Yeah,
of a
confront
fight.
your sister.
Tell her off.
You always get away with everything. Mum
Just
likes
because
you
you're the
best.
youngest. Okay.
I'm not sure about this swords coming out of people's throats and spines and
Swords coming out of stuff.
That's going right in their neck.
Yeah.
At fate's end. All right.
Another
Everyone
2026.
Commit it to memory. At fate's end.
I'm never going to remember that. Sorry.
At fate's end. I'm writing it down on my hand.
Okay, I will ask you in 10 minutes.
Okay. All right.
I will not.
I'm not going to put it on my hand this time.
Gears.
Oh.
Gears Emergence Day. But
what'd
what
you do that for?
happened on E-Day? Did the Locust emerge? And,
Oh, is it? Yeah, it's a remake.
Oh, okay.
Didn't they already remake the original once? Am I
Not
wrong?
Too many remakes.
Yeah, you can remake things pretty much indefinitely.
Yeah, I guess so. That's the highest fidelity soul patch I've ever seen. More players than ever before.
Oh, is it PlayStation?
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, okay.
It'll be like a Gears of War collection, won't it? Like for PlayStation.
Yeah.
Cross platform play.
Oh, okay.
That's cool. Okay.
All right, yeah.
You think you can still find your way back home, Phoenix?
Cross progression.
Progression.
Cross everything.
Okay.
That's
If you like crouching behind waist-high walls and firing at things.
Yeah, this is the game for you.
Like a roadie run.
Oh, the roadie run was cool.
It was great.
An active reload.
The idea that you're so burly that you kind of understeer. It's like a shopping trolley that's full of stuff.
This is gonna be awesome.
Yeah,
Dom,
you tell him, Dom.
My love.
I love how alive Dom is.
Yeah.
All around.
Nothing bad could possibly happen to Dom.
Yeah.
Aw, man.
DiMaggio
Gears
voice.
of War Reloaded.
August
PS5.
26th.
Yeah, I'm PS5.
Yeah.
Called it.
Okay.
Amazing.
All right. You're welcome, PlayStation.
Please enjoy.
Damn.
Damn.
Bank holiday in the
I am
UK, August 25th.
Nice.
Oh, 4 full days of, well, 3 full days of Gears of War.
Now what's this?
Could it be a video game adaptation of Bogus Skill Fruit Master? About that time I became able to eat unlimited numbers of skill fruits brackets to kill you?
If
I
only.
told you I'm not going to watch that anime.
What did
For
you say?
sale?
Doki Doki? No. I saw Schoolroom and I was like, Doki Doki Literature.
Oh, yeah.
3D maybe. I don't
Oh,
think so.
Persona 4
there we go.
Revival. Ah, it's a remake of a Persona game.
Okay.
They've been doing
I mean,
all
I
of them,
like
haven't they?
Persona
They
games.
did Persona 3 and...
Yep.
Yeah, okay, hot for Persona.
Good.
Persona.
Let's go away.
Let's go away. Let's go away.
Persona!
Very
Interesting
excited in
YouTube.
chat. Go on, Andy, sorry.
Interesting YouTube chat about Persona is you can't monetize videos of it because of all the children shooting themselves
All
in
the
the head.
suicide imagery. Dagger
Oh, Sea of
says,
Thieves.
"Hi all.
Sea of
Been a long time
Thieves,
since I sent you all a
great.
little love. What do you think of Resident Evil 9? I mean,
Hype.
little we know. Big hype. Dagger also says, also shout out to Becky. Hope you're doing well.
Yeah.
Shout out Becky.
Rare.
Wait, it's Sea of Thieves.
Sea of Thieves.
I love Sea of Thieves. I dip back into it all the time. Just like vibe.
Yeah.
I don't know if
Sea of
I've...
Thieves got me through some rough patches during COVID.
Oh my god, same.
You can just like vibe out and listen to like
and stuff.
what's that one really? Becalmed. That one
Oh,
Sea
yeah.
of Thieves song, Becalmed, so good.
I don't know if I've ever laughed harder during an Outside Xbox video than when I...
Then when you launched my monkey.
Andy's monkey out of the camera.
You murdered that monkey out of jealousy.
You shot Andy Jr. out of a
That
cannon.
professional rivalry with the monkey.
Smugglers need to be adaptable. It's more
All right.
than moving under moonlight and shadows. You should be ready to take advantage of others.
I mean, this is cool, but what's the new thing? New smuggling
Explosives.
voyages.
Stealing, of course, is always an option. Just do whatever
Great.
it takes to get the job done.
This is another Fallout 76 style situation where when Sea of Thieves launched, it was a bit bare bones. But now there's tons of stuff to do.
Yeah.
Sea of Thieves had more goodwill initially because it wasn't tied to an existing franchise with expectations.
Yeah.
But
That
yes,
is true.
very much. See, explosions.
And was
Explosions
probably
are gonna be great.
lighter. It was probably lighter on the microtransactions as well.
And it worked.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was functional.
The problem.
It was basically functional.
Okay, it is lighter on the microtransactions. The problem with Sea of Thieves microtransactions and cosmetics and stuff is that I want all of them.
Yes, yeah. You want every single ship. That's
Season 17, anyway. Get into it.
World
M. Sephiroth says,
Whoa.
what's the new thing? If you watch, you'll know.
Okay.
Rude.
He just said world effing premiere.
All right.
Okay,
So you
you
better
think
bel-
swearing is cool?
You better believe this one's got a rude and attitude.
It's not Deadpool again, is it?
I hope not.
He loves us to swear.
Oh my gosh.
Whoa!
Invincible!
Oh,
no!
Oh, okay.
Oh,
yeah.
no.
Wow.
All right.
If the video wasn't demonetized before, it's certainly going to be demonetized now.
Oh, Invincible. Who hurt
Yeah.
you? Oh, everyone.
Kick his ass, Omni-Man.
Backlog Gaming says, can we get Sea of Thieves stream in the near future?
Oh, almost certainly.
I would love to. I would
that.
love to play some Sea of Thieves.
All right.
I haven't watched Invincible. Is it good, folks?
It's so good.
Is it?
It's all right.
Oh, I love it.
Do you know?
I think if you like
Mike,
the boys,
get this.
you'll probably like it.
What if superheroes were bad? I know you've never considered. Also, I know the Invincibles did it like first and earlier.
Yeah, I did like the boys.
If you like the boys, then you'll like it. And Omni-Man is such a good character. He's such a
jerk.
Such a
Niemed
dick.
says, thanks for all the laughs and videos. You guys have got me through tough times. Keep up the good work. And we shall live.
They put him in Mortal Kombat. I know that much.
The art style looks really.
Yeah, it does look
really
beautiful.
good. I admit.
I'm not your son anymore. I'm the guy who's going to throw you off this planet.
It's a classic tale of a bad dad.
Right.
It's a father-son story.
I enjoy those.
But what kind of game is it? It's not a 1v. Oh,
It's
is
a
it a
fighting
1v1
game. It's a
fighting
fighting game, isn't it?
Oh, that's cool.
There you go, Mike. Your favourite thing.
Yeah, alright, go up top for this. Even though I've not seen it, my superhero fighting games, I'm into it.
Is it J.K. Simmons though? Asks Flicker Studio.
Yeah, it will be. It will be.
Pertinently.
They'll have got him, I'm sure.
If he's in Baldur's Gate, he'll be in this.
I don't know. Can you imagine J.K. Simmons recording all the combat like barks for a fighting game? Yeah.
Well, he probably has to do that for the cartoon, so he gets punched in the cartoon, right?
Yeah, that's true.
They probably just use the cartoon ones.
Yeah. Take the stems.
He's probably got a
Stems from
recording
cartoon.
studio in his back garden. He just has to walk 10 feet with his morning coffee.
It's amazing how many
All right,
games.
JK, now make it sound like you've been punched in the guts.
Make it sound like you're pushing someone's head into a subway train.
It's amazing how many games that look exactly like Marvel vs. Capcom 4, but aren't Marvel vs. Capcom 4, have been announced.
I mean, I don't know if you can explode like Captain America's head in Marvel vs. Capcom.
What's the pity?
What's the pity, yeah, indeed.
Invincible versus
2026 again.
Andy, it was called at Fate's End. Can I have credit?
Yes, you can. You get 10 Jane bucks
Excellent.
to spend in the Jane company store.
It's Jane's script.
Yeah! Is this finally coming to
Okay.
Xbox? Finally. About bloody time.
But you have played it. You've been.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, it's just it's wild to me that
But now you can play it on your
yeah,
Xbox.
the exclusivity it's taken this long to arrive. It's so good as well. If you played the original, it's just the dream, basically.
This
Mr.
winter.
UK Raider says, thanks for everything you do. Outside
Thanks,
Xbox, not
Mr. UK Raider. Thanks for everything you
Yeah,
do.
thanks. Oh, it's
Oh, it's
16.
fif-
Ralph
16.
Innocent,
Yeah.
right? Is that
Yeah.
that's Ralph
Yep.
Innocent?
Yeah, Finchy from The Office.
He's come a long way since Finchy.
He really has.
He was in Nosferatu.
Yeah.
He was.
Yes.
He was in the Vivitch.
The Vivitch as well, yeah.
And Vivitch. Mike, do you remember when you and I went to see The
I
Vivitch?
do.
And
The most immersive cinema, the most immersive cinema experience ever, because as you say, a mouse ran across the screen.
Wow.
It was pretty big.
It was a big rat,
Probably,
big old
and
rat
then
thing.
a goat, and then a scary goat. Black Phillip his way.
Yeah, and then Black Phillip came out and asked
Yeah.
us if we wished to taste of butter.
And we
were
said
like,
yeah.
What, off for the popcorn? Yeah,
And
please.
then we wandered into the night fully nude.
Fully nude into the woods together. It was a good night.
Yeah.
Oh, available today, alright.
What's
Oh,
that
right, wow,
available
okay.
today?
16. Oh, cool.
All right, go get your
Hey,
Tony
I'm
Hawks
gonna-
and your Final Fantasies.
I'll whack it on the deck.
Mm.
Your Fantasies Final. Oh, I'm still on hot. No diss on Final Fantasy.
Yeah. Yeah, but let's go back to warm.
You got to recalibrate.
Double fine,
Ooh,
Andy.
I love Double Fine. Hot.
Okay.
Is it a Psychonauts 3?
No.
Imagine that.
Could it?
I like Psychonauts 2 a lot.
Could it not be that?
Oh.
This looks like it could be inside someone's brain. I mean, this is some weird stuff.
I mean, that could certainly be in someone's psyche, for sure.
Is this
But it
our
could just
protagonist?
Be double fine.
Wait, yeah, but our protagonist is a drunk lighthouse.
We're playing Drunk Lighthouse.
All right, I'm hot for the drunk
okay,
lighthouse
I'm into it.
protagonist. With a bird riding on top.
Double Fine used to make just random stuff all the time, like that Russian stacking doll game.
Yes.
Stacking.
Oh, I love the Russian stacking
And
doll game.
Costume Quest, which later became
Costume
like
Quest?
a TV show.
It was really good.
stacking was
Massive Chalice.
Yeah. This looks beautiful. Like this.
Iron Brigade.
Yeah.
This looks fun and novel. I'm
Yeah.
into it.
I'm going to play this for sure.
Is this just turned into an egg?
Nicely done, Double Fine.
Tim Schafer still doing.
Lighthouse
great
Kazooie
work.
says Baddie
Aw.
Baddie. Plot twist, it is Psychonauts.
I think they do these game jams at Double Fine where everyone just
Right.
like. Well, that's soon.
Yeah,
Great.
another October game.
You're getting
everyone
games
comes up
either in
with, like-
October or 2026. Those are your two options.
It does
Yeah.
feel like a game jam result, doesn't it?
Games like Psychonauts 2 showed how Double Fine excels at creating
Someone's like, hey, what
unique
about
and
a
innovative
lighthouse and it's got
experiences.
legs and a bird
And
lives on
Keeper
it?
is no exception.
Sold.
Looking ahead, next year marks 25 years of Xbox. It's a big milestone for the platform and franchises that you helped build and make popular.
Yeah, you're welcome,
We
Matt.
couldn't have done this without everyone
That's
who's been
Phil.
with us
That's
on
Phil.
this journey.
Oh.
As we think
I
about
don't know.
bringing a new
You don't know Phil
generation of
Spencer?
players to these iconic franchises,
tired.
I'm excited to share that players will get to celebrate 25 years of
Yeah,
Xbox
what happened to Matt Booty?
with a new
Yeah,
game,
right.
the next Forza, Gears of War E-Day, and the return of a classic that's been with us since the beginning.
Next Forza, he said.
Today,
Okay.
you've seen an incredible range of games
sure
from
have, Phil.
creators
Are we about to
across the
segue
globe.
into
Creators
the...
like In
Outer
Exile,
Worlds.
The
reaching
Outer
for
Worlds, do you
new
think?
heights
It's a bit
with
soon.
Clockwork
Early,
Revolution.
right?
Yeah.
Sluggerfly making
It's been a
teen
strong show,
meets
but it's
modern
been a strong
classic
show
platformer
for a
into
2-hour
3D.
show.
Square Enix.
Oh, you see, it wasn't Team
bringing
Meat making
more
that
of
Super
the
Meat Boy
critically
game.
acclaimed
Sluggerfly.
Final Fantasy
Sluggerfly. I
franchise
do
to
not
our
know.
players.
Okay.
And Team Ninja returning to the beloved series they debuted on Xbox.
Yeah.
You've
Shot-
also
shot Ghost
seen
Mouse.
He's
I
got
mean,
it in his
shots,
hands.
yeah.
Xbox hardware release.
There it is. He's playing
Xbox
Balatro
He's
on
got
it.
Balatro on it.
lets
Andy.
you bring
You can play
more
Balatro.
He's playing
He
Balatro.
could be playing that on his phone,
And
to be fair.
Imagine playing
I
Balatro.
hope you enjoyed the breadth
Is that
and depth
the
of
best game that
games
can
and
Imagine the
games
frame rate on
experiences
Balatro.
that are coming to Xbox.
We can only
Sorry,
get Balatro.
Balatro.
Sorry,
creative
Balatro.
teams. We're seeing more players on
Oh, it's
our
big.
platform.
Look at it in his
and
hands.
Yeah, it's
games
size-
than
I mean,
Steam Deck
ever.
size.
yeah, Steam Deck
Thanks to
size.
all
Steam
of
Decks
you.
are enormous.
We're
Yeah,
proud
indeed.
of the creativity that Obsidian is delivering this year.
No,
Immediately after
Oh.
Showcase,
Sorry, I
They will
think it's
just
gone
drop
a
them
little.
in. They will just drop
where
them
you'll
in
go
with no
inside
warning.
the studio for an extended look at the Outer Worlds 2 and Grounded 2.
Grounded 2,
Thanks
yeah.
for joining us today. But before we get into the direct,
Oh.
we
One
have
more
a
thing.
final world premiere.
Tell us what it is, Phil. Come on.
Give it.
What did they say for last?
Wait, hang on. I'm going to be warm. No one
It's a
gets
little butterfly.
Hey,
The
what's
butterfly.
mean?
Some kind of butterfly game.
Kind of-
You're playing a butterfly. Butterfly
You are
2.
the butterfly.
That lives on a lighthouse.
Butterfly of War.
You are the butterfly that dreamed it was a man.
Welcome to the Guild.
It's Starfield
We have
again,
been expecting you.
right? No? Guild of
Please.
Spacefaring people?
Follow me.
No?
Guild of Space Fairy
They wouldn't
people.
dare make
They
their
wouldn't dare.
one final thing is like, hey, remember Starfield?
They would never dare.
Our software.
It's a premiere.
Starfield
I'm guessing it's a
Yeah.
game that we
still
don't
exists.
have.
Our skilled team is
Garfield.
designed to save lives.
Rescue robots.
Your years of service have shown you the importance of our work.
What is it?
Here,
Here's
you'll
you.
witness the global
plague.
Budget Gyllenhaal.
in action.
I got a
No,
brunette man.
it's what's his face from Gilmore Girls.
Who?
Oh,
Sorry, Alan, you're on your own here. I don't watch Gilmore Girls.
Holy, it's
by outdated systems.
I've not seen Gilmore Girls.
She looks like a real person too. She's
I
probably
recognise
from
her.
Gilmore Girls.
Milo, he's played Jess.
Oh, Milo Ventaglia.
Yeah.
Whatever. Yeah, I know the actor.
We are pioneering the
Oh,
future
yeah.
of protection.
What was he in that I saw?
Oh my god, it's Gilmore
Ventimiglia.
Ventimiglia, yeah.
This can't be Perfect Dark, could it?
Oh, yes, it could be.
Do you know what I mean? Like a
Yes.
re-reveal of Perfect Dark, maybe? But they wouldn't start with some dude, would they?
It might be bait and switch. And here comes Joanna Dark to wreck everything up.
Oh no.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, he's in the upside down.
Get him, Joanna.
And there's a cabin in the woods.
I still don't know how to feel about this yet.
Oh. It's doing that.
It's doing the thing from Inception.
I'm hot for Gilmore.
It's wrapping the city around.
Hot for Milo Ventimiglia.
Oh.
What is this?
Action.
Whoa, okay.
platformer in the upside down with the guy
Yes.
from Gilmore Girls. People in the
The
chat
hot
saying
guy
it's
from
Peter
Gilmore Girls,
Petrelli
you're
from
right.
Heroes. Does that help anyone?
I saw Heroes, yeah.
He is in Heroes, yeah.
It's that evil butterfly again.
Yeah.
Are you Joanna
Oh,
Dark?
someone's saying Quantum Break 2, but I think...
No.
I don't know whether this would be a remedy. David Mason.
From Black Ops.
Wait, is that...
Men. Oh, no.
What? Is this a... No way.
This is a Call of Duty. What
No.
are you on?
It's a Call of Duty?
What are you like?
What?
How is this a Call of Duty?
That is hilarious. Oh my
Okay,
god.
back to warm. Back to warm.
Wow.
What?
How is that the trailer for Call of Duty?
What?
Alright, Ellen has dropped a cold.
This is so
What about the
confusing.
upside down? Why is Call of Duty in the upside down?
Wow. I mean, I love 9 Inch Nails.
That was
That was the
hilarious
most
bait and
confusing
switch.
thing I've ever
That
seen.
was so
That was, how
funny.
can we trick them into not thinking it's Call of Duty?
That was an epic troll.
Everyone in chat is just...
Wow.
Well done. They're like, oh, it looks like
Yeah.
a sci-fi horror. Maybe
so
it's Quantum
excited for
Break.
something. Yeah,
Man,
Jay.
oh yeah, chat is pissed.
I'm too like amused to be truly mad.
Wow, okay. Damn. Roasted.
That's so funny.
Roasted and toasted.
Oh my god. Oh.
Oh, he's doing the Joker dance.
It's the CEO of Obsidian.
Welcome to Obsidian Entertainment. We here at the studio have joked around that this has been the year of Obsidian, with Avowed releasing early this
Yeah,
year
no
and now ending
Fable
the year with
again.
2 more games.
Says,
What better way to cap this incredible year
It's
for
not
us
ready.
I know,
doing what our
right?
studio does
No
best.
Fable, no
What
Force,
are they
no,
doing over there?
No cars whatsoever in this.
Thank you so much. No, you're
Oh,
doing
it's
great.
him. It's Sonic the Hedgehog.
Sequel is the lifeblood.
It's Sonic the
I'm hot.
Hedgehog.
I'm hot for
I
Sonic
love
the
him.
Hedgehog.
Studio creates the world
I
and
love
builds
Ben
fandom,
Schwartz.
but
Very
He
well.
didn't do voice work in the original Outer
that's
Worlds,
what
did
makes
he?
it worth remembering. No sequel.
Well, he's
no
probably in the
hoverboard.
second one.
No sequel.
Yeah, I just
Good
wondered
news.
if he was also in the first.
No
Ellen, do you remember when we saw
no
him at
raccoon
Disneyland and he was
tail.
Yeah,
playing
it was
Milk?
amazing.
It was him and
No
Bobby
Zoom.
Moynihan.
I had a
Two.
very lovely
Doesn't really
interaction with
exist.
him
I
on
wish it had.
Twitter because of that.
Oh.
He'd
There was.
like to do
There was a Zoom too.
Ask Me Anything
Mark,
on
they had
Twitter
a
during
sequels here to
COVID.
Obsidian.
Right.
Like,
And I have
and
sequelized
he was like,
everything.
Ask Me Anything. I
Blockbuster
said,
movies to
hi, I saw
AAA
you at
video
Disneyland
games to my
at
first
the
marriage, so
Galaxy's
trust me.
Edge day.
I
and
know what I'm
didn't want to
doing.
annoy you, but did you
Yeah.
have a
Come along
nice
this
time?
journey
And he
with
was
me.
like, yeah. Wasn't it nice when we could hang out with our friends? And I was like, yeah. And we had a little back and forth. And he was like,
Oh.
And I can tell you that he had the blue milk and Bobby Moynihan had the green milk. So there's your Hollywood gossip. There's your Hollywood gossip for
He
today.
is in our video in the queue. We were like, oh,
Oh no, do we have to pay
oh
him
my god.
residuals?
I hope they show us the shrink ray.
Maybe.
Yeah,
I
the
would
shrink
like
ray
to
looked
see the
amazing.
shrink ray.
That was my highlight of the trailer, where they're
Yeah.
showing the person and hit them with a sledgehammer and they just sort of into
I'm going to do an all shrink ray build
Yeah.
where that's
Big,
my only weapon and ability.
Big Duke Nukem 3D.
Yes, indeed, yeah.
The Outer Worlds 2 is a sequel to The Outer Worlds 1.
I don't know if you caught it, but Ben Schwartz was like playing Mark, head of sequels. So maybe he's not in the game, just Mark from Obsidian.
got him in
on
for
the video.
This time we're able
He
to
must-
go
they
a lot
must have
deeper
him in the
because
game
we
as
have
well,
more time and
sure.
money, which is a great thing, and we're able to make it a much
He's a
more
good vibe
true
match for a
Obsidian
comedy game.
reactive
Yeah.
RPG than
for
we
sure.
were the first time around.
More reactive RPG, I'm into that.
It's got basically
We're going
that.
deeper and more complex with everything for the sequel. Deeper story,
Oh wait,
lore,
someone in
RPG
the chat
interactions,
pointing out that he's
reactivity,
Dewey in
all the things we've been known for as a company. It's really a complete realization of everything people want from an
Imagine if
Obsidian
Dewey
game.
from DuckTales is in the
Surprisingly,
Outer
this is the first time in over 25 years that I've had the
Not
chance to do a full
everything
sequel
we want from an
for a
Obsidian
world that I helped
game.
co-create.
No
It's really
smooching.
just a fantastic opportunity.
They could have added smooching for the second one. I feel like.
All right. Well, let's hope we find out in the next 45 minutes.
How people are affected by living in a dystopian
Smooching
corporate
Ben
reality.
Schwartz in
You can shoot your way
Outer
through it,
Worlds
you
2.
can talk
I already live in a dystopian corporate reality.
This is just an awesome,
Ding dong, it's your Amazon delivery.
awesome game to jump into, even if it's your first one.
The first Outer Worlds was a great base to start from, as it has all the elements of a great Obsidian RPG. Interesting
They just
characters,
didn't
deep
fit them
worlds,
together
important choices. In the Outer Worlds
Oh
2,
wow.
not only did we want to
Kyle
double down on
Skazuli
those
says,
elements, but we
can I
wanted
get
to
happy
give
birthday
players
for my
even
mum's
more of it.
81st birthday?
Yes.
Oh, happy birthday.
E-Day, Mom.
Things like combat, conversations, and areas that we call RPG interactions, which are the part of the world where players can use their specific skills, perks, and backgrounds to solve
Oh,
problems
that's fun.
in unique ways.
I like the idea
in our
that
new,
actually
bigger
your
world.
skills are useful in more
Yeah.
places, you know?
The original game did the always fun thing where if you're really stupid,
I
you can
love
do
a
really
deep RPG
stupid
experience.
things.
Building out that
Conversation
RPG
options
crunchiness for our
and stuff,
players.
yeah.
is
Oh,
at the
but you can also
forefront of what we set out
jump your
to
ship
create.
into the heart of
Into
the
the
sun.
heart
We
of the sun.
prioritize those deeper RPG options with different character builds and combos, so
And the
players can
NPCs are like,
express
"Are
the
you
role-playing
sure?"
power fantasies.
So what are they doing
We
over
also
at
have
Playground
different
Games?
equipment
Mike? You
options for
want
different
to
playstyles.
text Ralph and ask him.
Yeah, I ought to text Ralph and be
Games
like, what about this
Time to
favourite
fuck
one?
up his ideas and make a game.
Put us in it.
Yeah.
British accents.
We have a
Right.
British accent.
Yeah, I'm good as Zoe Wanamaker.
Yeah.
I can be
In the
a
first
Tony
Outer Worlds,
Robinson
you start
type.
off as
None
the
of us got asked.
which is
None of us
basically
got
a
asked to be in
blank slate
Andor,
build
which
on
had all the
top
other
of
British
with various
accents.
attribute
so-
points
That's true.
that would begin
Yeah, I
to define
wondered-
your
I wondered
personal
where my call
experience in the
was.
game. You can make any kind of
To be
character
fair,
you want,
Jane,
but
you've
we
been in
give
like
you a
6
role.
Star Wars movies.
Yeah,
Role
exactly.
as
You're
a
not allowed
birth
to
director
complain.
agent.
I've been 2.
You can think of
I've only been in 2 Star Warses, actually.
Can't see my face in either.
2 Star Warses and the Jurassic Park, Andy.
Don't forget being directed by Spielberg.
But we don't
And
know
the Ready
tell
Player
you
One.
why you joined the art director. There could have been a lot of different reasons, right? It could have been because you're an actual lawbringer and you want to go in there and
Chat,
spread
are any of
law
you at
throughout
your
the
Xbox
galaxy.
now? Can you tell me,
It
is
could
Tony
be
Hawk
that you're a
available now? And if
roustabout
so,
and
how
just
large is
had
the
nothing
download?
better to do.
Yeah. Yeah,
You
chat.
pick your background. One of
Feed
the
us
really
intel.
important choices you have next.
How long is it going to take Andy to
traits.
download THPS?
Download
While we had
THPS once
attributes in
this
the
is
first
over.
Outer Worlds, we've leaned into traits for the Outer Worlds 2, which are these big changes to your
Traits,
character
okay.
depending
Yeah,
on which
traits.
ones you
I
pick.
find traits.
Lucky, I
a
love a
fun way
lucky
to-
trait.
So it could
Yeah.
be
I will
something
always
like
sink points
brilliant,
into lucky.
where you can tag extra skills.
Better to be
and you start
lucky than
getting extra
anything
skill
else.
points. And that's obviously really great if that's how you want to build your character. You can also go and do something like Lucky, where you get extra
Yeah.
Opportunities are just
and you also get a lot of
accessible to
really cool options throughout the game as well.
Oh, I like
Of
that. It's
course, we
not
brought
just
that
crit chance.
dumb,
There's
so-
gonna
Yeah,
be
yeah.
like,
No, I
players
like
love
it
the
when
dumb
lucky
option.
is, yeah, more powerful. Than
Tell me, do you
Oh, they had a
believe
dumb trait there.
oh, okay. The demo's only available now if you've pre-ordered.
What?
Oh, what?
I like your
Well, I mean,
Damn.
you surely you're going to
Conti?
pre-order. You're going to pre-order, Andy.
adventure spirit to good use.
You get like, lots
Go
of really
pre-order.
cool, fun conversation options in the game, but we took that even further. And again, there's lots of elements in the game where you can be dumb and use that for something. Could be
Yeah, dumb
is a whole
just
trait.
Banging on a
Stick
machine
your finger
to
in
get
the
it
fuse
to work.
box and somehow it works.
Yeah.
Oh, you inserted the can of bratwurst into the thing and it worked.
And it worked.
Powered by
I'm going to
sausage.
do like a
Choices, we're
dumb,
gonna be
lucky
choosing
shrink ray
skills.
build.
Yeah.
Skills themselves basically allow you to build on your playstyle and what your character is doing in the
Science.
game. That will be everything from playing stealthily to speccing for an explosive specialty.
Oh, you've got Batman explosive gel.
Stood a bit close to
further
that,
back,
but-
yeah.
Yeah.
Throughout your entire journey, your character continues
I
to
mean,
change
Batman
with the different
was always
choices you
standing
make.
way too close to it.
In the Outer Worlds
And you
1
just go,
actually had more skills
That's
than
true.
we have, so we can
I guess he was wearing,
down
like,
to really the
3
core
feet
and
of
essence
Kevlar.
of
Kevlar,
what we
yeah.
really
Jack
wanted
Jones in
there,
the chat says, I'm
but we
downloading
made
Tony
each
Hawk
point
demo
you
now,
put
and I
into a skill
didn't
much more
pre-order,
impactful.
so...
So instead of getting small percentage
Also, it's on Game
changes,
Pass, so people make the
we
point,
actually
like,
did much
why would
larger
you pre-order?
changes per point that you put into
Mm-hmm.
each skill. And again, all these things, because of how they're checked inside the world
Oh, I guess
itself,
if you don't
can
have Game
matter quite
Pass,
a bit.
then-
You know, just
Oh,
even
okay.
having
Well, I do have
a
Game
skill
Pass.
point in something can open up a lot more options in
Not
the
to
world
brag,
itself.
but it's
Not
Game
to
Pass.
brag.
Played
Ultimate.
Fallout New Vegas.
Right.
Very familiar with like the perk system.
Oh, look, they've got the
basically
perk system that they basically borrowed from
We actually
Fallout
have
New
more
Vegas, they
perks
say.
than
I wonder if they'll have like a Wild
But
Wasteland
here's the
type
cool thing, right?
thing.
We check.
Like a mysterious,
like the weird
mysterious
thing.
So you
stranger.
can do everything from, hey, I want to make a stealthy build the steel stuff
Doctor
and is
Who
really good at that.
references and such.
Okay, great. Well, you can take maybe
Get
the
Indiana
pickpocketing
Jones in a
perk. So
fridge.
that's not available to everybody, but if you
Yeah,
select
sure.
that, Now you can actually go around and steal things out of people's pockets.
Okay.
This is whenever I try that in a game, they jump up out of bed and shoot me.
Heavy-handed, right?
Well, yes, because you haven't put any points into
now
stealth.
your power attacks that you use.
Jeff
It's
Gold
the
says, thanks
reason.
for
Just
preserving my
clumsily
sanity
rummaging
every
into the
year
pocket.
with your chaotic good vibes. Hype Meter Week is my Super Bowl.
I really like the
Oh,
serial
yes.
killer perk.
Nice.
Thanks
As
for
you
joining
start
us.
killing people,
Yeah,
they
we've
will
got
drop
Kendrick on the
hearts.
halftime.
And you can take those hearts, and essentially you're taking these trophies, you could say,
Hearts?
and it's actually giving you a permanent health
Damn.
bonus every time you do it. We
So
have
you
this
can go around
perk
collecting
called
hearts
Assassin.
to get perks
Now,
as a
this
serial
is an
killer.
early game perk that you can take,
Amazing.
which every time
All right,
you
you
use
wanna role play
stealth
as a
attack
serial
an enemy,
killer?
you're actually going to
Do
get
it.
a movement bonus for a certain amount of time.
Oh, butt stab. Butt stab. Uh-oh. Crotch stab?
Yeah, looks like
There
it.
he goes.
Oh,
Right in the mummy daddy button.
Flaws were a system that everybody
Excuse me.
in the first game.
Oh, no.
But we wanted to make it more personal to
Oh,
the
it's
player.
my
We wanted
Sunday
it to
evening,
really
mate.
reflect
Yeah.
how you're playing the game and give you a
I haven't had
First
dinner yet.
urination
that you
scene
wanted
and now this.
to really engage with.
With the flaw system returning, we knew we needed to go bigger, better, and more real than ever before. So, we turned to the team. I told them, no bad ideas. Give me what you got. Okay, we need more flaws. We need them to be real. I
Yeah,
want
he's
to
gonna
put
do
them
a
in the
bit.
game, so give me something. Inspiration. What's wrong with you?
Oh, I have bad knees.
You got bad knee. They hurt when you walk a lot?
Yes.
When you walk too much, they hurt?
No cartilage.
Sounds boring. Makes you sound like a boring person, but it's in the game.
It's the Key and Peele Gremlins
the Key and
2
Peele
sketch.
sketch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's in the game.
Small things sometimes.
Guess what? It's in the movie.
So you're stealing.
No, I'm taking.
When do you give them back?
I don't.
Claire. You shouldn't be stealing. What are you doing? You shouldn't be stealing, Claire.
Tiny crimes.
Tiny crimes? Do you hear the second part, though? It's a crime.
Well,
You're stealing. Claire, that's wrong. You can't steal things, okay? But it's an amazing flaw, and I'm putting it in the game. But you're a bad person. And are you the one that took my stapler?
you need it?
Yeah. Give it back.
Okay.
Please. You, what do we got?
Leave Claire alone.
I like to stare at the sun.
How long did you stare at the sun?
Just lunch break.
An hour?
Oh, I only get 30. You guys
You
get
get a
an
stats boost for staring at the sun. I think we might have
Oh.
like seen that briefly
Yes.
before.
Makes
That
you
is
feel
cool.
energized.
How many fingers am I holding up?
3?
No. Anything else? Put it in the game. We'll go to the game because I feel bad for you. Anything else?
One of my favorite flaws is something called bad knees.
They actually put it in the game.
This flaw.
But what
that'll
does it
make
get
so
you?
that
Like, what's the
move
good part of
faster
bad
throughout the
knees?
game. But the problem is, anytime you stand
You
up,
move faster
your knees are going to make a loud
when you're
popping noise.
crouching.
Oh, but your
That's
knees
just
make
what
a
bad
loud
knees
noise.
Yeah, my knees do that as well. I have done for many, many
Can I
years.
just never stand up?
This is really
That's
interesting because what
amazing.
it does
I've got
is
to
when you
put it
steal something,
in.
you
I'm
can sell it
sorry.
for more bits than
I've got to have a
normal, and
character
that
with the
sounds
bad
really
knees
great.
for it.
The
That's so
drawback
funny.
is sometimes when you're
Finally,
looking at
I feel-
things
I feel
in the world that
seen.
are owned by somebody else,
Yeah.
you'll automatically steal them. So you have to be
Oh,
very
you
careful about how
auto steal if
use
you
them.
have that.
Nice.
One of our more wacky perks is the Sun Gazer Flaw, and it just gives everyone cataracts while playing their game. So everything becomes like light shafts and blooms.
Yeah, I think they
and
mentioned this before. It's like a
hazes,
visual
and
effect.
Makes the
Oh,
game pretty
God.
unplayable if you happen
So
to.
you've got blue.
If you happen to be the
Alright.
type of player that habitually reloads your weapons like I do, well, you'll
What's
be
the
offered the flaw
upside?
of over-prepared. Now, you'll get larger magazine sizes on all of your weapons,
I think it's
but if
like
you ever fully empty your magazine,
Yeah.
you're gonna take a debuff for a while.
Oh, that's fun. So it's
Well, we support
it's for the
options
player
like
that
being a
always is
gunslinger who
always
wants to
reloading
use
unnecessarily.
destructive weapons,
This is a really good idea.
or a rogue
Hmm.
who wants to alpha strike their enemies before they know what hit them. We also allow for a lot of fun and experimental builds.
I'm up to On Fire.
You can be a
Like,
mad
this is
scientist
such a
who
nice
utilizes
level of
gadgets and
attention to
wacky
detail
Yeah,
and
it
the
definitely
thought
is.
that they put into it.
You see,
Or even a
Starfield,
psychopath
this could have been
who
you.
gains permanent bonuses to health by murdering their friends.
Nothing shows the impact of these character build options better than,
They're like, how
in
do
my
people play
opinion, the
games?
bridge area,
Figure
which is a
that out,
quest
and
you
then
get
we'll-
early
we'll-
on in
Yeah.
Paradise Island. Not only do you kind of encounter this very early, and it's a very core one to the story, but it really expresses our philosophy of allowing the player to solve problems in a bunch of ways.
They're so good. Obsidian is so good. at
So
this
you may
sort of
solve
Yeah.
it by, speech options. You may talk to them and maybe have to go do a quest for them,
So
and
good.
really kind of prove that you're a friend of the Protectorate to get by.
I may have need of your help, stranger, if you are ready to seize an opportunity to show fealty to the Protectorate.
You could go guns blazing.
Don't know about
you could
showing
just take
fealty
everyone
for
out
anything.
inside the POI.
Well,
You
this
don't have
weirdo
to
asks,
kind of
sorry,
get
but what
close.
game is this? This is Outer Worlds. Outer Worlds 2.
Yeah.
Not Outer Wilds 2.
No, or Starfield.
Or Clockwork Revolution.
You
No.
could sneak in, lower the bridge,
Or what
and
was the other
actually
one?
sneak in
At
under the bridge to
Fate's
get over to
End,
the
ha.
other side.
You get me?
Damn.
Damn.
Thought I had her there.
Oh, it's the butt stabbing perk.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, that was more like
Right.
lower back, that one.
Yeah.
And the mummy daddy behind.
Yeah.
You can bypass the bridge entirely if you found like certain gadgets, like the shield gadget that protects you from poison gas as you go across, or the double jump boots, which kind of allow you to jump across the chasm and get across that way.
I like the idea of like tailored,
There's even a really
tailored
kind
stuff
of
that
messed up
allows
way,
you
right?
to
Which is players can actually
do it different
sacrifice
ways
one of their
rather than just like,
companions, their companion who they
the
just
system means that
found
in
as
combat
part
you're
of-
more likely to be. Ooh,
We're no
fuck.
different than the breeze when we start tossing our own to the rats.
You know, it's
I'm
less the
sure
system
it's
seems
law.
more like
Ain't gonna
tailored
follow
and
someone who
handcrafted.
crosses the wrong end.
I must admit, I'm surprised we could come to an understanding. But I thank you for your loyalty, stranger. As promised, you shall have clearance to cross this bridge.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's such a
Yeah,
fun
talk-
quest,
talk-
but
talk
again,
your way
it
across
really
it.
showcases that we want you to be able to
Romance your way
solve this in whatever way you want to.
How much do you want to get across this
We're
bridge?
there for you. We really want you to have the
I was
experience
getting real
that you
Hoover
want to
Dam
have out of this.
vibes from that.
From New Vegas,
that
yeah.
area, yeah.
Here we go, companions.
From the very beginning of our
They've
discussions
gotta
about
put
the Outer
romance in.
Worlds, we
No,
really
I
knew we
think
wanted
they're
every game
resistant to
take
it. And
place in
Why?
a
you
different
know, with good
colony.
reason.
This lets us
What
expand
good
on
reasons?
all aspects of the universe.
I'm
Every
sure there
colony
are
They don't
good
want me
has
to
its
play
own
it. Is that the
with
good
its
reason?
own flavor, and we can center them around anything we want. Any ideas or setting we're interested in.
I just don't think
Arcadia
it sort
is
of
an
super
isolated colony
interests
with
them
abundant resources,
as a
and it's run by an
studio.
authoritarian faction called the Protectorate.
And also, they're
Their
not like
dictatorship is
a
thematically
massive,
based around the
massive
question
studio,
of how
right?
much freedom
So
people will
you
give
gotta
up for security and
I
luxury.
mean, the
Tricky
level of
battles.
detail in
For
this
Protectorate subjects, unfortunately,
showing
that answer is everything.
Yeah, yeah.
is wild.
The Protectorate is also incredibly wealthy because it was founded by the inventor of the skip drives, which are the outer world's faster-than-light engines. But those skip drives are starting to cause rifts in space-time, which are cutting off all the other colonies on Earth from being able to trade with each other. The Order of the Ascendant is an
All right, those are
offshoot of the
good
Order of
stakes.
Scientific
Yeah.
Inquiry from the original game, and like them are a science-based religion with the same goal of solving the universal equation, which will allow them to predict and alter the future to the benefit of all mankind.
Oh, I love that. That's very
They used to be part of the
yeah,
Protectorate, but they
Foundation.
split off to focus on solving the equation for the good of everyone, not as a way to simply control the masses.
Well, they sound nice.
The player's been sent to Arcadia as an Earth Directorate agent
Yeah,
to find
they
out
say
how the
they're doing
skip drives are
pretty good.
causing the rifts and what can be done to stop them. Each of the factions have their own solutions to the rift problem and their own goals. The Protectorate wants to close them to protect their legacy as the inventor of the drives and their wealth. The Order wants to close them not only for the good of everyone, but also because they're complicating the math they're using to solve the universal equation. And Antes just wants to be able to open and close them at will to control all the trade routes between the colonies.
Love that.
In addition to expanding the themes and lore of the Outer
Do you think
Worlds,
that's Ben in
we're
the
also
mask
expanding
as
the
well?
humor, so each faction has its own
I
flavor
would
of
not
absurdity.
be surprised.
Andy's Choice is a merger between Anti-Cleo and Spacer's Choice from the original game, and there are
Oh, they've done a
corporate
merger,
representatives in the
like
Outer Worlds
every
too.
big business in the present day.
Oh
Arcadia
my
to liberate the
gosh,
resources
yeah.
Okay.
for all of humanity, at a profit, of course.
One of my favorite things from
I
Fallout
love the
New
faction
Vegas
stuff in New
is
Vegas.
the radio system. It was
Yeah.
just iconic for me.
It's wild that
and
they're
I wanted to
talking
make
so
sure the
now
Outer
that
Worlds too
Bethesda are
had
part of the family, they can just like openly
So we
cite
actually
New
built
Vegas
out
as
3
a
different
Yeah,
radio
yeah,
stations,
yeah.
inspiration.
one for each of the major factions.
Without the lawyers, like
Yeah,
Also has
exactly,
a ton
yeah.
of music.
Oh, that's great. I
Station
love
might
a
have,
radio
like, I think,
station.
20 tracks of unique
Oh, look at that! That's
Radio.
like a
There's
Pirates of
lot
the
of stuff.
Caribbean swimming pool
The really
area.
cool part about this entire thing
Yeah,
is
real
that
Paris,
we
Pirates of
actually
the
put a lot
Caribbean
of
Yeah.
vibes,
activity
yeah.
into the radio, so it will respond to the things that are going on around the world that you've been interacting with.
That's
So
what I
if you
really
go
liked
into a
in
location,
like the Fallout
let's
games,
say
where
you
they
solve a
Three
problem
Dog would
for
come
the
on and be
Protectorate
like, "Well,
folks.
someone just
If
blew
you
up
listen to the
like
Yeah.
this radio camp,"
station,
and I'm
Some
like,
jerk.
they're going to be cheering you on as a hero.
Wonderful news, everyone. The Zeranium gas leaks at the Automech repair facility, strongly believed to be caused by Anti's Choice malefactors, have been
Malefactor
corrected.
is such a great.
I really like that those two giant corporations have merged between games. That's, I like that sort of progression.
We sure like the idea of all those broken auto mechanicals and all the excessive gasping and choking involved.
"Good." Orson Welles are like,
The factions and companions are great
She's
examples
like
of how we're
Mom
going
in
deeper and more
Futurama.
complex
Yes,
this time
yeah,
around.
yeah.
They're integrated into the game's storyline much more than we did on the first Outer Worlds, and like with everything else in the game, they have a lot more reactivity. There are 6 companions in the Outer Worlds too. As usual, each has their own quest lines, but this time they are also connected to a different faction and have character arcs that the player can affect through their choices.
Nice.
Character
Smooches.
Niles.
Character smooches. Niles from Frasier! Niles is in this one.
Whether he wants to
He's a lot sexier than Niles from Frasier.
Turn his back on the Earth Director completely. There's also a somewhat cute automech support drone that is basically Niles' helper. Her name is Val.
Somewhat cute.
Somewhat cute.
Marisol's part of the Order of the Ascendant, and she's an aging but still deadly assassin. That's right, she's a deadly mathematician who may or may not have some unfinished business to attend to with the player's
Jane,
help.
that's like you.
A deadly mathematician. Aging.
Who may or may not have
and in her case, violence in
unfinished
general.
business.
You can choose to either turn
No,
her
she
away
seems
from
cool.
overt violence or support her chaotic and dangerous tendencies.
Those tats. Those
At
arm
one
tats.
time,
Fuck you.
Auntie's Choice had a program to graft soldiers with animal parts to make them more formidable. Unfortunately,
yeah.
it didn't quite work, and most of them are now dead. There's a combat medic who survived, however, named Inez.
What's
She
her
wants
animal
the player
bits?
to help her fix her graft.
Oh, she's got
like
like
a
a
paw.
arm sticking
Oh.
out of her shoulder.
Finally,
Oh,
there's
yeah.
Tristan.
She's got a weird
He's a
little
protector
baby arm.
arbiter who is judge, jury, and executioner all rolled into one
Oh,
individual
we've got
armor
it.
package.
We've got a Judge
It
Dredd
is
along
your
with us.
choice to either help him
But
judge
is he
wrongdoers
romanceable?
or show him what true justice looks like.
We definitely have reactivity in the game based on how you've been treating your companions. I won't reveal the end
Someone's
of the
been
game.
briefed
but
to say
let's If you have
reactivity.
not been treating them well, you
Does
will find out
reactivity
at the
mean
end of the
kissing?
game what that means.
Companions
How
are a
reactive are their
very,
lips?
very important part of merchandising because that's the real beauty of the sequel. We're talking merch, baby. It is the
Money,
lifeblood. It
please.
is what fuels us. Do you want to see some of my ideas? Hop, hop. Check this out.
Body pillow.
Gen Alpha loves body
You know,
pillows, especially
we've
ones
never
that
made
look like human
Oxventure body
beings for some
pillows.
reason, right?
And we
No.
never
Your
will.
significant other. When you could have a
For good
knife-wielding
reason.
space psycho
saying.
up in your sheets, huh? What do they do with them?
I'm
when
just
they get
saying you
them,
can't make a body
Maybe a
pillow
little
and not have a
napping,
romanceable.
Maybe a little snuggling.
Yeah, that's
It's
a
true.
fair point.
No.
That's a fair point.
The visuals of the first Outer Worlds depicted a frontier colony in space. The Outer Worlds 2 is driven by an invasion of the Arcadia colony system by Auntie's Choice, which shifts the visuals to be more reminiscent of a World War I-like setting in space.
Huh.
That evolution is seen across
Did not
all
guess that.
aspects of the game, starting with the factions. How do you militarize everything, including extreme capitalists or math-crazed scientists? In a World War I setting, war comes with propaganda. The sovereign
you
uses
become
it to
math
maintain
crazed?
control. Auntie's Choice uses it to help their bottom line. The Order just wants to show how it exists within the grand plan.
It's extremely like
We want
like
players to
like
feel
Mike says, like
Arcadia is a
foundation.
living, breathing place scarred by a long-standing war. Fairfield, one of the first towns you encounter,
New season of
was
Foundation
once
coming
under protectorate
soon-ish.
control,
Good.
but has recently
Good.
been taken
I'll
over
re-up
by
my
Auntie's Choice.
Apple TV.
Your
They don't just
subscription,
occupy
yeah.
the town, they rebrand it with their signature style, repainting buildings, posting guards, and adding propaganda-based holograms featuring Auntie and the Moon Man. Showing the towns evolving after the invasion helps us push
So
immersion
is this
for
one of
our
the towns you
players.
visited in the first game? I can't
One of our
recall.
priorities in visually realizing the world of the Outer Worlds 2 was making
I'm not
sure
sure.
everything is clear and recognizable from the player standpoint. We want to make
Sounded
sure
familiar.
each
Fairfield,
faction has a
right?
particular look
I
and
Cam
design.
here asks,
So when the
Chauncey
player is
body
running
pillow
across
when?
these
Yeah,
vast,
okay.
different
Yeah, I think that's
environments
fine
and
if we make a
landscapes,
Chauncey
they're
body pillow.
recognizing
If you squeeze it, it
motifs
goes,
and visuals of who they're talking to, what they're going to be talking about.
Yeah, that's the problem,
and how
is
that
that
progresses
everyone, if we
throughout
made
the
them for
story.
all the characters, everyone would just buy the
The first
Chauncey
Outer
one, and we'd
Worlds
have a
was
warehouse
really
full of all
about
the others.
player interfacing with corporations. And while we have that in the Outer Worlds 2, we really want to express not just the corporations, but how the player
Fairfield was
interacts
not
with
in the
other
original Outer
facets of
Worlds,
the
as far as I can tell.
Government entities or religious structures. And then we elaborate on those.
With larger environments, we wanted to encourage exploration by improving player mobility across the board.
Nick Arnax says,
Now you can
"No,
run,
space is the one
slide,
place free from
double jump,
capitalism."
mantle and parkour
No,
your
no
way
more, it ain't.
through all of the nooks and crannies of these
Anymore.
worlds. It really allows the player to just explore
Love a double
and
jump,
have
love a slide.
fun,
Got to be
finding
honest.
really cool stuff.
Extra mobility options.
Shrink ray, please. Yeah,
Here we
shrink ray.
go. Shrink ray time, Jane.
We've aimed to make everything in the Outer Worlds 2 better from top to bottom. The RPG elements were the start, but that's touched our story, our art, and especially our gameplay. A good sequel is true to the original. That's first and foremost, right? Like, we all want to add in a bunch of things as you're making a sequel, right? We want to make it bigger and better in every way. That's what we were trying to do here. And I thought, we did not need this consultant. We've made enough sequels. We understand how to do this. And I will say, I don't think it's been entirely successful.
I am very proud of the combat improvements we have made in the Outer Worlds 2, thanks to my patented combat system. You may be thinking to yourself, it can't be that good. Shush, what are you even talking about? You haven't seen it yet. Watch this. Put a helmet on, because I'm about to blow all of your minds with my COMBAT system, combat system. My name is Mark, I'm the head of sequels. Shall we begin? You're thinking, what's C for? C, capitalize the fact that the people loved the first game. We're gonna take those people, we're gonna make them buy the sequel, giving out pounds, pounds, pounds. Quick ones. Ha, not you, Dev. Here we go. What comes after C? O. Optimize for player satisfaction. I am terrified of online gamers, okay? I want to make them happy. So let's, okay? Right. Mobilize the players so they're ready for that sweet, sweet pre-order. Clap with me. Sweet, sweet. If you don't have rhythm, Brandon, just say it. Sweet, sweet pre-order.
This is like our Monday
has a different
meetings.
rhythm and it's blowing minds. Here we go. B, burglarize. What is this? It's basically new ways to loot dead bodies. You know what I mean? Right, Otis? Okay, well, it's a big part of the game. A, you gotta agonize about how many people are gonna be angry that we have just put so much combat into this thing and almost no romance at all.
Almost.
James, being called out.
Almost
We
no
can have
romance. He
one
didn't
love
say no
story in this?
romance. He
How
said
many people have been in love?
almost
Raise
no
your hand.
romance.
Raise your hand if
There's
you're
a
in love.
hope.
Almost
Okay,
no
are you
romance means some
I have
romance.
a wife.
Put your hand down. T, trois. In French, that means two. Sequel.
I think that means 3.
Hey, you're getting ahead of yourself. Come on, Claire. We're on 2. And how do we end it? Anything is possible. And we've established that we're the best there is, and there's no sequel better than us. And if I could just say one more thing, thank you very much. I know I've kind of changed the world of video games today.
For the Outer Worlds 2, we wanted to improve gunplay in every way. We focused on improving the feel of each weapon, the way a weapon snaps into ADS, the way recoil feels when firing, and how impactful our sound effects really sell the weapon's fantasy, to things like how unique reload animation can add a lot of character to each weapon. We've increased the variety of weapons by including new weapon types, but also through a host of fun and unique weaponry.
Yeah.
We have things
Cool.
like the Bourse Blaster that fires out tumors that can explode like
Oh.
grenades.
No.
Can even be eaten by the player for
Cold
additional
for that.
Oh, no, you eat them. Oh,
weapon
no.
called Rookie
Extremely
Reward
cold.
that will actually level up the more you use
This
it
is my
throughout the
Sunday,
game.
Obsidian.
Yeah.
And every time it levels up, it's got fun fanfare where it's like shooting out confetti and it's got a fun little setup.
The ADS is like a little top
A
hat.
weapon called the pop-up gun. It fires out ad drones that will distract your enemies with corporate ads, slogans,
Nice.
and things.
Oh,
While
that's
your enemies are
brilliant.
It's
distracted,
like
Becky.
whenever I
you
try
can
and read
focus
something
fire
on
on
Legacy
them or
Internet site.
explode these drones for additional damage.
Mm.
New to the Outer Worlds 2 are throwables. So you can use frag grenades
Were there
to
no
flush out
grenades in the
enemies,
previous one?
smoke
No wonder I
grenades to
didn't like it.
camouflage and escape,
I didn't.
distraction devices to bait enemies into a stealth attack,
And stab them
Here
in
comes
the
the
butt.
butt stab. Oh.
and
The
even
lower
science
backstab.
grenades that will levitate enemies, allowing you to fire upon them while they
Science
float
grenades,
helplessly.
Jane.
Cool.
Space spiders.
And of course, science weapons are back.
Science.
We have returning favorites, like the shrink ray. This time,
Oh,
it's
okay,
been
the shrink ray was in the
upgraded so you
first
can
one.
Shrink your enemy down to the size of a sprat
I never
and
found
run
it.
over them, exploding them into bits.
Love that.
It's probably one of those ones like you have to find
The
it in a
shrink ray.
secret
That was
room
probably
or
my
you get it
favorite one from the first
Oh,
game.
it was
so we
quest,
brought it into
yeah.
the second
Yeah,
game.
yeah.
But we improved it though. So instead of shrinking your enemies for a short period of time and having them re-expand, this time they stay shrunk. And we actually added in the ability to step on them and kind of squish them and
Nice.
kick them.
Unique
Because we knew that that
himself.
was
So
the player
unique.
fantasy. We knew that's what everybody wanted to do. They wanted to step on the enemies. They wanted to kick them.
We knew
So we
you were
made
all
sure to double down
fantasizing
on
about
that
stepping on small people. Perfect.
In addition to things
What
like
blood
our
to come
returning
out of such a
favorites,
tiny
we also have some
thing.
really fun and unique.
Well, it's
Like
all
when
just
you
like
smash
weapons.
a mosquito,
One of them's
or
called
it
the
bites you.
Armageddon. This one's really cool because it actually shoots out these masses that are like these little arms that will stick
Oh, that's
to
cool.
people or cover all kinds of
Oh.
different things, and they will continue to just hit them
The baby arm gun.
until they get
Yeah.
destroyed.
Oh,
And we have another
that's
one
nightmarish.
That's just super
Kinda
cool
love it.
called the Spectrum Dance Saber.
Better
This
than
is
the
a
tuba
melee
gun.
weapon that actually lets you
Ellen, it's an actual
attack
Beat
to a
Saber that you
musical
can hit
beat.
people with.
And if
Oh,
you
it's-
continue
it's
to
the
do
Pride
that,
Sword.
you'll actually get
Look, they've made
additional
Beat
bonuses
Saber into a weapon,
to
Ellen.
One of my personal favorite weapons is called the Big Bang. It's just a big freaking gun that uses material
Yeah, again,
harvested from
part of the
nature to
Microsoft
shoot
family
out
now,
a
so we can
giant
steal
ball
whatever we
gun.
like.
Would you
They're
call
allowed
it a
to.
big
Everything that's
freaking gun, perhaps?
Now, Ammo's extremely rare for this weapon, but you can use it in just the
No,
right
if you
situation.
use console
it's
commands.
like right, the nuke launcher. I see.
Like another great one is Gary. If you wear Gary, he will lash out at your opponents
Oh.
as you're walking through combat. So we even have
it's like a
science
darkness
armors,
that
and
you
we've
can
really
wear.
kind of shown off what we thought was really great for the player from a science perspective.
We're all about letting people play the game their way. There are some players who prefer to be immersed in a first-person view, taking in all of the details. But there are others who really prefer to take the world in from a third-person perspective. Why not allow both?
Why
Well,
not
Some people want to
now
see
you
their
can
butt.
swap between the two, letting you
And why
enjoy
not?
the experience in whatever way you like.
Gotta keep an eye on it in case it gets stabbed.
Yeah,
One
you
of the
can't
things I
sneak
really
up on me
like
in
about
third
having
person.
The third-person mode is being able to see all of the fun and unique armors and armor combinations and weapons that you can equip your player with. All of the actions that you could do in first person, so you're double jumping around, you get to see your character in
Chat's
that way.
popping off for Gary.
And you get to
Yeah,
take
Gary.
in the
Yeah.
world
Gary the
and
science
see
armor.
things in a different light.
Gary.
The Outer Worlds 2 is really the biggest game we've ever made.
Oh, was that
Bigger
New Vegas or
choices,
3?
More reactivity,
I think that was
more
three.
weapons,
Three, yeah, it
more
was
things
three.
to find in each of the worlds the players
Is that
can
guy
visit.
modelling a turd?
The team has done
Yeah,
incredible
weird that they would
work bringing
choose to
the Outer
include
Worlds 2
that.
to life.
No,
There you go, Mike.
what?
And we can't wait for you to play it.
Why?
Even though we've
If
always
I
done
had a
multi-product
nickel for every
studio,
time
this
there
is
was
gonna be the first time
peeing
we've
in
ever
this
released
Xbox
three
Games
in 1 year.
showcase.
Yeah, it's
It feels
true.
I'd have
amazing
10
to do.
cents.
We're so excited for
Which
Which
more
isn't that
people to be
much,
playing
but
our
it's weird
games.
that it's 10 cents.
It is truly an exciting time here at Obsidian. We're exploring worlds big and small while expanding on franchises that we've created, and we have no plans to slow down. We hope you all continue to come along with us as we do what we do best, make your worlds your way.
No.
Your world's outer. Are they going to do a little grounded bit?
Yeah, they said they were going to do Grounded.
Yeah.
It's not even 8 o'clock yet.
It's true. Got another 20 minutes. I'm excited for this. I think it's like they sort of admitted themselves that like the original Outer Worlds had all the right building blocks for a great RPG.
They're like,
but
it was
wasn't-
just a warm up.
Yeah, it wasn't quite there.
Check it out.
This one looks like
Jane, Jane finally went up to flaming.
Yeah. Well, that was my overall assessment.
Yep.
Okay.
The promise of Xbox. You can play the Outer Worlds 2 on this Xbox, but it may be hard to play it when you're staring at all these beautiful holes. Let's cut that. You can play the Outer Worlds 2 on this Xbox.
Are we going to see
Oh,
Ben
yeah.
Schwartz holding
That's
the
Microsoft.
the ally?
Or you can take a phone call on this Xbox,
Yeah.
then play the Outer Worlds 2 right after. Excuse me, I'm getting a call. Hello? What am I doing? I'm playing the Outer Worlds. Hello? Yeah, this is Mark. I didn't know I had jury duty today. You can play the Outer Worlds 2 on this Xbox, but it
And
takes
this is
2
an
people to
Xbox.
lug around
And this is an
safely.
Xbox.
We're gonna go up to my
Are
apartment,
they going to let him touch
okay?
the ally? That's
And
the question.
This is an Xbox you actually wear that also plays the Outer Worlds 2. What do you think, Claire?
This is amazing.
Are you playing?
I think so.
Fantastic. So now this is actually not an Xbox, so you cannot.
They
play
did
the
make an
Outer Worlds
Xbox
2 on
toaster
it.
though. This
Can't
is
play anything
confusing.
on
They did. We had the
Bread.
Xbox
We had the
toaster,
Xbox
and it
toaster.
put a
Bread where you
Nexus
kick it out
button
one
on your
spot,
toast.
put it in the
Jane
oven.
has it in
I don't
her
have
house.
friends. If you
Do I?
pre-order the
I don't think I do. I think
premium
Oh, I
we
thought
left
you
it
took it
in the
home.
you'll
kitchen.
get
No,
early
we left it in the
access to
Oh,
kitchen.
okay.
like a prequel
the old
to
office.
the sequel, or has launched the sequel to the pre-order, or like why are any of us alive at any time? It doesn't matter. Either way, my job here is done. It's time for the Grounded 2 portion of the Direct, which is sort of like the sequel to the Outer Worlds 2 portion of the Direct, which I absolutely just hit a home run with. You know, it's really nice to see my influence go on to other games. Take it away, team.
Thanks, Sonic. Bye.
Thanks, Ben.
Thanks, John Ralphio.
All right. Let's
And
read
Okay,
it.
Ellen,
All
there
right.
may be spiders.
Medium.
Is it time to order dinner?
Oh, I think so.
There's no time. There's Grounded 2.
Caterpillars. Little bugs. No, bad things.
So proud of
Bad
Spider.
things.
What started as a
Spider's
small
gone.
passion project to make a quirky game where you're shrunk down to the size of an ant, trying to survive in a backyard, grew into something way bigger than we ever imagined. Over
Liam Ed says, Jane, for your pain tonight,
jumped in,
I hope you can get your
explored,
Sundays back. I'm
built,
only kidding.
crafted, and fought off giant bugs
I had a
together.
rich full Sunday.
Y'all helped make the entire experience very special to us. The team's been cooking up a ton for Grounded 2, and we're so excited to
Cooking
talk
up a ton
about
of
it.
gross insects.
And to grease some palms to steal a bit of time from the direct to
Now
give you a deeper look.
scorpions.
There were so many possibilities and ideas that didn't make it into the first game, so with the sequel, we have the chance to dream bigger.
To achieve those dreams, we partnered with the amazing folks at Eidos Montreal.
Huh,
Together, we're taking Grounded from
interesting.
the
Oh, really?
backyard to an
I don't know
even
what those
larger
folks are
world.
up to. You know, they've
Brook
announced
Hollow
a
Community Park.
VR thief game, weirdly.
Yeah, I saw that.
Say.
I was
When we
like,
started
huh,
working on
okay.
Grounded
I mean, I guess
2,
it's like reusing a load of
we knew that we
assets
wanted to make a bigger
from that,
world.
like, not
Fortunately for
very
us,
well received reboot.
Eidos Montreal became our main partner on developing Grounded 2. They have a
Neat.
lot of similarities to the sorts of things that are important to us at Obsidian. They tend to make very narratively strong games. They make games with really deep
Was the
characters
storyline
and
in
great
Grounded one
character
good?
progression. They make games with
Yeah,
great
it was
gameplay.
because it was the storyline from Honey I Shrunk the
Honey, I Shrunk
Kids.
the Kids,
Yeah. I mostly didn't play it in a narrative way. Like, I played some multiplayer and I played some solo, but it wasn't really story first for me.
The same things that are important to
It's a lot of
Obsidian Entertainment are
environmental
important to us.
stuff.
Yeah.
Choice and consequences,
But
player
otherwise,
communities, and
I didn't really
doing
play it,
justice
but I'd
to
assumed it
great
didn't have
IPs
like a
and
ton
great
of story
franchises.
stuff.
The fact that we're the first partners that they're working with to make a sequel to their franchise.
Did you try out Grounded's
feels
Arachnophobia
like
mode, Ellen?
we're an important
Yeah,
part of
that's
their
how I
history.
play it. Yeah.
It's the one that made them blobs.
Takes
Slowly
place
blob.
after the
Blobs,
first
yeah.
game. The same
Pretty
four
good.
teenagers are returning.
So there's
I appreciated
Max,
it very much.
Hoops,
Willow.
And Pete.
They're a couple years
think
older,
they've all
which
gotten cooler.
means they've gone through a bit more high
Yeah.
school, a bit more mature.
Wait,
It's
they've gone through
1992.
high school?
World's
Like
a little
tiny
bit
high school?
different.
What are we talking about here?
No, they
think they
were
got unshrunk.
normal
Back,
size
yeah.
and now they're
Era
small again. It's
of
Honey
the
I Reshrunk the
There,
Kids.
there was like a
Grounded
big
2,
like
we're moving
celebration,
action
and
out
then
of
an
the
explosion
backyard
happened at the
into
celebration
the
in the
Brook Hollow
park. So
Community
now you're in the
Park.
park.
Not
Park's
only
cool
is
though.
it
You can have like an
bigger,
ice cream
it allows us
kiosk.
to
You
tell
can
a
have
lot more stories and
a
expand
jungle
the
gym.
world of Grounded
fountain.
by exploring what
Has
the
anyone here
community of
watched,
Brook Hollow has been up
Chippendale
to
Park
and what
Life?
they've been through.
No.
Yes.
The park overall
Yeah,
is
okay,
about
Andy,
3
I'm
times
getting
the
the
size
vibes.
of
Oh, they got
backyard.
they
And our
brought back the
initial starting
D&D, so
area
they had the
is actually the same size
And they had that
as the
He-Man style
entire
action
backyard
figure
from the
was on
first
there
ground.
as well.
The
Yeah.
reason we wanted to move into a park wasn't just to create a bigger world, but was to give us the opportunity
John
to
says Andy
explore the
Tony Hawk
community of
demo
Brook
just dropped to
Hollow
Game Pass, so
what
go and
secret
load.
have they
Nice.
been hiding?
What we love and what we're excited about in terms of the park is the opportunity to create environments and landmarks that are mundane at normal size, but are colossal
That's not
wonders
mundane, that's
when
an
you're the size
awesome
of an ant. Everything from a giant trash can
Ah, big
to a
stinky
community
bin.
picnic table or a snack bar. All of these areas come to life in a brand new way.
Oh, big pigeon.
100% that pigeon
Part
would
of
have
the
just
fun
eaten those
Grounded
kids.
too
Right.
is
Like,
that the
swooped
park
in,
was evacuated
pecked them
really
up,
quickly
and they'd have been gone
right
forever.
before our teens were shrunk. And that means that the park
I
has been
genuinely
sort of
had a
turned
pigeon
upside
fly
down
into
and
my
is
window
in
today.
Oh, no.
topsy-turvy
Oh, wow.
state.
It's a horrible
And then it
noise,
just-
isn't it? Thunk.
It was like,
And that leads
landed
to really fun
on a house
environments.
over
Sometimes they leave a
Through the
greasy
way
like
and-
wind
yeah, did they-
smear on it.
Did
they leave an imprint?
I didn't have an imprint this
for
time.
our
It
characters
wasn't.
to explore. One of my favorite examples
kind
of
of like
this
landed on a
is
gutter
the ice
nearby.
cream
And I was
cart.
like,
There you go, ice cream cart.
In all the
Oh, it's like a
connections,
snow level.
Jane called it.
the ice cream
yes.
vendor's cart has been knocked
Go
over,
skiing.
and its contents
I will
have
admit to
spilled
having
out
glimpsed
the
ice
ground.
cream when they
And
showed
what this
Grounded
means
2
for
earlier in the
our
show.
young
Ah, but that's
adventurers is
points
that
for
they'll be
paying
able
attention,
to
Jane.
explore this
I never get any points for
frozen
paying attention,
cave
'cause I never
of
pay
interesting
any
challenges.
Yeah, that's where you go wrong.
Colorful.
But that's
look
very
back
much
to
the Honey I
horror.
Shrunk the Kids like fantasy of eating a, is it like a
Yeah.
Oreo or an ice cream
We have
sandwich or whatever
one
it is?
Oh, an Oreo, yeah.
That's
Yeah.
actually
Should there
somebody
be this many
decided
scorpions
to
in a public
bury
park?
a bunch
No,
of
not really. That's why they had to
toxic
close down the
park.
public
And
park
so there's all
'cause of the
these
scorpion
toxic chemicals
infestation.
underground. The environment looks very cool and very spooky with all of these sort of chemical pools. And of course, nothing
Should
can
there
live
be
down
chemical
there.
pools?
This park's got problems.
Cockroach.
Didn't have
We're
cockroaches
oftentimes
either, really.
Reinventing environments, and in future updates,
It's
you're going
alright.
to see a ton of new
Think
stuff.
it's
Wait,
gone.
did that
You do a
person get
lot
on
of
the back
fighting
of
against
that?
Yeah,
insects
yeah,
of
it did.
all shapes and sizes.
Oh,
Rider.
God,
Just
that
want
was
it
an
to
awful.
look
Oh,
better.
bad.
Spider
Oh,
Dragon.
yeah,
We
there's
Keep
some
your eyes
real
closed.
bad spider action happening right now.
The changes that
I've
we've
even
made
I'm finding
aren't
these
limited
spiders
to
quite
tuning
unpleasant.
animations or
So-
Yeah.
adjusting attack
Brutal
or defense
spider
numbers
action.
or making characters or insects move.
got
No, keep
cockroaches.
keep
You got
looking away.
spiders.
It's still bad.
Look, it's It's all spiders all the
also an
time.
entire sort of rock, paper, scissors strategy involving light attacks,
Yeah.
heavy
No.
attacks.
Oh wow, new
Also-
kinds of spiders I've never seen before.
We've also added dashing as a new way to both
Hostile
get out of danger
ladybirds.
quickly
Hostile
And why would a
grasshoppers.
ladybird
Praying
fight?
quick
manti.
Scorpions.
A lot
Are
of
there no
scorpions.
friendly bugs
And
in this
almost all
park?
the insects
There are no
in the
nice
game will have
scorpions
these
in here.
abilities now too. Sort of like a chess match, but one that's
Against
super
the spider.
frenetic,
Chess match
Yeah.
against the spider.
looks super cool,
Still arachnid.
Yeah.
and is ultimately just a ton of fun. we're leaning
Wow.
into
Nice friendly,
clear playstyles for tanky
I don't
warriors,
know, ant or something?
low defense, high damage
Oh, mosquito.
rogues,
Oh,
Oh, no.
Poison as well.
Gross.
death-wielding mages.
They can drink all the blood out of your
And
body in one go.
Yeah.
Your tiny body. Yeah, it's still spiders. I'm sorry,
Spiders
Elliot.
again.
We have mutations,
Sorry, I
and
want
there were
the
weapons
little
and armors that favored different playstyles.
Yeah,
In
bees are
Grounded
nice.
2, not only will
They're
there
so
be
fluffy.
passive mutations,
Okay, I
but
think
there will
they've
also
stopped
be
talking
active
about insects
mutations.
for a little bit.
And a lot of those mutations
Cool.
support these
Perfect.
archetypes.
We have a
Yeah.
new spider ability called
We have-
spiders.
So don't worry, we've also got
And that's
romanceable
why I'm
bees.
so excited for what we're doing with archetypes in Grounded 2. I'm all in on the rogue. Now, you can even dual-wield daggers.
Same.
I've been dialing in this glass cannon build that stacks ambush, assassin, and cardiofan mutations with the wolfbane daggers and the wolf spider armor. It lets me open
Alright.
up combat with
Brag.
massive backstab damage that
Oh,
also
no.
inflicts venom.
Oh,
Then
no.
I can
No,
use
watch
my
out, Alan.
stamina to
Innocent
reposition
ladybird.
and try to dodge.
That ladybird was just
I
going
reckon
around its
it is.
business.
It's high risk, high
Butt
reward,
stab that
and
big tarantula.
absolute chaos in all the best way.
I know it's not
I'm looking
Spiders have
forward
such
to
big
seeing
butts
what
as well, they're so
wild
easy
to
combos
get.
the
Yeah.
community comes up with, and what they inevitably break once they get their hands on the archetype system.
Scorpions.
It's going to be awesome
No,
watching
Scorpions.
it evolve with player feedback.
Is
and
that
watching us try to
PlayStation like
keep up
hyper-realistic
with all of your game-breaking
insect
builds.
game where you
One
played
of
as
the
like
great
gross
things about
insects?
Oh, yeah.
But I think no one played it because it was so realistic. It
From
was just
builders
unpleasant.
to crafters and
Yeah, you
everything
wrote
in
about it
between.
one time. I
If
think
you've
you
ever
captured
watched me on
it
Casually
for
Grounded
us.
like
Maybe. Oh, then that was a Wii game.
Wasn't
That
it?
was
Oh, yeah,
also
there's a
quite
Wii insect game.
Yeah. Starring
But
Dennis
it was-
Hopper.
Personally,
and
I prefer the term
Billy Bob
harvester.
Thornton. It was weird.
I love going out,
Oh, Ellen.
getting things,
Yeah.
and bringing the materials like insect body parts
Okay.
back to my friend's seeds. This way, we keep
Oh,
the
yeah,
rest
I'd like to ride around on
playing
Look at
that.
that fortress.
That's cool.
Treehouse
We're also trying to make
Fortress
sure that
Made of
all
like
our
lolly sticks or
equipment are
something.
easily understood by the player, especially when they're playing co-op with their friends. It was really, really important for us to deliver on all of that for the bigger space and experience, because that was the only way we could truly support the feature the community has been asking for since the
Romancing
very
the spiders.
first Grounded release.
Was it Deadly
Mounts.
Creatures, Mike?
Mounts.
Yes, it was.
Our mounts,
Oh,
we
oh,
call
look,
them
wait.
buggies,
Yep.
Thank you,
have an
Matt
entire
Clemson.
suite of moves
Wait.
and have their own special
Yeah,
abilities.
rideable
and
spiders.
attacks.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
I just want the
Spider.
ants.
really
I
wanted
just
the
want to ride a
buggies to be
bee
an
and an ant.
extension of the player in every way possible. And that meant making sure that buggies had unique and valuable abilities
Buggies.
across all the
It's
core
cute.
pillars.
It's a cute
Such a good
name.
name for the
That doesn't just mean
But why would they-
travel. That has gameplay implications for combat, crafting, and building as
That's
well.
a very cool, like,
Just like how we
addition.
wanted to
Yeah.
expand
Yeah.
That is very
player
cute, yeah.
playstyles
You can
throughout
use
the
it for
game.
ferrying
We're gonna
building
make sure that
materials
every
around. That's
buggy that
good.
we add has its own personality.
No, I don't want a spider to have a personality. No, stop
Oh.
petting the
Red
spider.
Ant soldier can enlist up to
Ellen,
2
this
red
is
ant
a
workers.
nightmare. Even
Yeah,
for
they're,
me.
they're stroking its soft
Even for me.
mandibles
Combat,
right
It's
now.
if you don't
horrible.
want to fight where you're saddled on your buggy, you can jump off and they'll fight right alongside you and provide support. The Orb Weaver buggies are a little less
Orb
useful
Weavers.
when it comes
Oh,
to
Orb
general
Weavers are so
utility, like
creepy.
building a base or
Weaver.
harvesting. But they're awesome when it comes to combat.
Weaving them orbs.
Sure, their defenses aren't super strong, but
See,
they're
like,
heavy
there were
hitters.
spiders in
They're
the
also
recent
super
Andor
fast,
series,
and they have
but
some
they
great
were
special
kind of
abilities.
alright, 'cause
like
they
a
made them look
screen
like
that allows
ants,
them to
because they
stun
understand that
lesser-powered insects.
spiders-
Andor. The
Yeah.
Star
The
Wars
ability to
show.
shoot webs.
Yeah.
Isn't
And
it
hang
they,
other
they're
creatures.
on Gorman?
So
On
the
Gorman, the
Orb
little
Weaver
Oh,
like
right.
base
silk
building buggy.
things, and
You
like
should
they,
use
Yeah.
the Red
they
Ant
kept
Soldier
calling
for
them
that.
spiders, and I was like, it's only got
I
6
forgot
legs.
about them because they were not in it
Super
very
fun for
much.
exploration
No,
and combat.
yeah, that was the other thing. They didn't feature them super heavily.
Red Ant Soldiers
Well,
and
it wasn't
Weaver
a
spiders
video
will
game
be
about riding
available at
spiders.
Game Preview
Yeah,
launch.
To be
true.
fair.
There will be others in the future, but those are the two.
I
we're
genuinely
starting
think
with.
though some people are just like
The
find
connection
bugs
that
so
our Grounded
unpleasant that they
community
just wouldn't
has
play
with us
Grounded.
is something we're
Yeah,
looking forward
yeah.
to
It
in
is
the sequel
insect
as we make an
forward.
even
Yeah.
better
Yeah.
game
Certainly.
than the original.
I don't
Pretty
think
much
Ellen's
from
going to rush
day
to play
one,
it.
We knew
No.
we
Well,
wanted
I
to
really
return
liked
to game
First
preview
Grounded. I
for
played it. I
Grounded.
put a lot of hours in with
Sure.
the arachnophobia
It comes
mode
with
on
some
it.
trade-offs, like
Well, they
the
haven't
game's
talked a lot
not
about base
done and it's
building
out
yet,
to
so
Why does
build.
the
I wonder if they're
But there's
about
so much
to,
value in
or
building
if they just wanted to
alongside
have a
the
very
community.
spider-forward presentation.
Yeah. Yeah. Look at the land.
Buggies
Someone riding
change
around
how
on a
you
land.
traverse and navigate the park.
I mean, I don't love insects.
No.
I'll be honest.
Oh, it's a
What we're
candy
doing with
corn.
Grounded
Is
2
it
is
candy
we're actually
corn?
keeping zip lines held back, so we can see how players engage with
Other than
buggies, and
Spider-Man, I
then
think
we can
Ant-Man
tweak
is
zip
my favorite
lines to bring them
superhero,
back
so
over
it-
time to really complement
This
that
is like
buggy
my vibe.
experience
Mhm.
and make exploring the park far more fun. That
So
kind of
we've
feedback
lost
loop
zip lines,
helped
but
shape
we've
the
gained
original
rideable
Grounded,
spiders.
and we
I
wanted
don't
to
know if
change
that's
the
a great
design
deal.
What a trade.
park,
Trade-off.
archetypes, buggies, all of it. We also learned a lot from that first time around. One thing that stood out immediately, players blaze through our content, especially the story. That makes sense. Story,
They'll do
characters, world building, that's kind of Obsidian's thing.
Slow down, players.
It's the flavor we bring to the survival genre. So this time, we're starting with a much bigger baseline.
There's been an explosion at Brook Hollow Park. Chaos descended on a ceremony commemorating the 2-year anniversary of
pretty
when
unlucky.
4 teenagers were miniaturized against their will.
One of our favorite parts of the first game was watching the community uncover clues and spin up theories. This time around, we're leaning even more into that, and we'll be keeping a close eye on what our players discover.
Oh yeah, I
and
remember
how they
now.
interpret
Yeah,
it.
it was a sort of
Because you
yeah,
never
uncover
know
the
what might
conspiracy.
inspire us as development
right?
moves
I
forward.
would figure out
We really
why it
started
happened.
to hit our groove
Kinda,
at the
I
end
think.
of Grounded.
It's been a while.
We
Damn.
found that being open about
I
what
was
we
playing.
were planning
I remember playing
and then
Grounded
following
like
through
during
was
early
key
lockdown.
to building trust
so-
with the community. As a small
Been a
team, we had to
while.
experiment
Yeah, when were
with
our
update
Grounded
pacing
videos?
and scope, and what we found resonated
Yeah.
the most with
Early
all of you
lockdown.
were
2020,
bigger, beefier
June-
updates,
June, July
even if
2020.
it took us a little longer to land.
I didn't play it. I
So,
think it was.
that's the plan.
Oh, it's just Jane and I.
Larger, more complete updates,
Yeah.
spaced out just enough, so we can take your feedback seriously.
I remember the
and
thumbnail
make
was me,
every
you, and a big
drop
spider.
count.
Yeah, 5th of
Big
August
updates,
2020.
New buggies, new biomes, new building pieces, all the good stuff. And we're launching with a public roadmap so everyone knows what to be excited about.
And it's public roadmap.
All of us at Obsidian Entertainment and IDOS
Red flag.
Montreal are
Red flag.
super excited about how close
I think
we
the
are
bigger
to
red
letting
flag
all
is the
of you
spiders,
players
right?
Yeah.
a second time
But they
and
do
explore
have
the
an
all-new
arachnophobia
park
mode.
Yeah.
on buggies and
So,
Grounded
like,
too.
I appreciate
If you're
that.
a
And
So
they-
you're
reader
gonna be
they
riding
launched
around in a little
with
blob.
that.
really looking
And for
forward
Grounded
to
2, we've
experiencing
removed
all
the
the improvements.
arachnophobia
If
mode.
this is your first
It
time
simply
getting
wasn't
Tiny,
time.
then all
I'm
I
gonna
can tell you is
pin
that
a link
world
to
with
Jane
an
and I playing
entirely
Grounded if
new
people want to see what the first game
and an entirely
do
new
it.
feel
was like.
I wonder
awaits you at
what it's like
Brook
riding a
Hollow
spider in arachnophobia
It's
mode.
time
You're just
to
on a
ride
beach ball.
together.
On a,
It's like
yeah, on a
and
floating
survive.
ball,
around on a big ball.
imagine.
I realised I was still on like fire from Outer Worlds 2. This looks very impressive, but I don't know if I can play hours and hours of a game where I'm like face to face with horrible bugs.
It is really cool.
I really like the base building stuff. I could have used
The base building
I
is
could have
so
used some
good.
more of that, to be honest.
I'm sure
Maybe
that'll
they're
be
like it's
expanded
not
as well.
really sexy enough for a presentation.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Okay.
July 29th. Not
Wow.
long to
Okay.
wait.
Bunch of stuff. July.
All
bunch
right.
of stuff October.
Well, that's the whole lot, isn't it?
That was Mudang. That was Clockwork Revolution. That was Tony Hawk.
That
was
somehow
Call of
was Black
Duty,
Ops 7.
incredibly.
Black Ops 7.
That was the Ally. Oh, too
Unbelievable.
fast now. Indie.
I do want that ally.
Grounded, I remember that.
We had confirmation that Silk Song is coming out this
Yeah.
year.
Yep.
Yeah, that's probably the biggest news piece, right?
Let's do this.
You got your
Clockwork
gears.
Revolution,
You
give
got your
me
Clockwork
that.
Revolution. Oh, that was called There Are No Ghosts at the Grand.
Yep.
That looked great.
That was the Plague Tale thing.
High on Life 2.
Yeah.
Beast of Resurrection. No, Beast of Resurrection was a completely different thing.
Meat Boy.
Pretty Meat Boy.
Morning to Guide 4. Keeper.
Yeah, Keeper was good.
Cannot believe
Cannot believe the game
Call
with
of
the
Duty
evil
Black
butterfly
Ops
was
scroll.
Black Ops 7.
the evil butterfly was
funny.
in Black Ops.
Oh, Tomty.
Oh, it's time to go play Tony Hawk's demo.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah.
Thanks, Tony. Everyone say thank Tony.
Thank you, Tony.
Thank you, Tony.
What was this called, Jane?
Which one? Oh, at Fate's End.
Thanks.
Ah. The one where you're beefing with your sister.
Yeah.
Pull swords out of parts.
Ophelia looks cool.
Oh, yeah. The Issa one.
Yeah.
It's got space. It's got realistic space.
This was a strong show. I feel it was a strong show. It was a
think
short
so.
show, like in terms of it was wrapped up.
Yeah, I thought
just
we were going to
over
do
an
2
hour.
hours and then Obsidian,
Yeah. Look at that little shrink ray stuff.
but yeah. Yeah, pretty good.
A lot of
Pretty
games
good.
coming out. A lot of games coming to Game Pass.
All right, chat. What do you think? Good showing? Mid showing? Bad showing?
So
What are
Cloud
you
says,
looking
just
forward
wanted to
to?
pop in since I'm always working when you're streaming nowadays. Thanks for having such a lovely channel with
Thanks
a
for
positive
joining.
community on this nightmare of an internet.
Well, you're welcome. Thank you for watching.
Yeah, okay. Good stuff, everybody.
Pretty good. What was everyone's highlight?
Tony Hawk.
Tony Hawk fan.
Aphelion. Oh, God, now I can't remember the space on that. Was it Aphelion?
Aphelion. I think, yeah.
Aphelion looked cool, although we didn't see a great deal of it.
I thought
Yeah,
Clockwork
Revolution
looks really strong.
Oh, yeah, that looked fun.
Sold
I
on
was
that
a bit
now.
sad that it was not Fable, but
And Outer Worlds 2, yeah, that was a
Outer
strong
Worlds
sell
2
from Outer Worlds
Really
2.
good. Yeah.
I'm gonna mute
And
this
just
music.
for the lulz, the Call of Duty Black Ops.
That was so funny. I just so blindsided by that.
Yeah, that was
Could
extremely
not
amusing.
have, would
Unbelievable
never have
rug
guessed
pull.
that.
Yeah. Silk Song like reveal is.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm really
handheld.
excited for the handheld,
Big
but I
game.
am like you worried about the price. I think it's going to be pricey.
Yeah, we didn't really see a lot of the
$2,000.
handheld, did we? I mean,
No, but I
not
just think
for
the
real.
promise, the general promise of like a. Does anyone want to watch IMSA from Mid Ohio?
Game Explain. Yeah, let's see.
I'm good, thanks.
Let's just we're
Mike,
just
stop
a
watching
YouTube
other
channel
people's
that watches
YouTube videos.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's
Yeah.
just watch things recommended
Oh
to
my God.
Mike's YouTube channel. YouTube.
Stop watching
dash.
Yeah,
Hey,
let's check
YouTube.
out Mike's algorithm. See what.
It's all racing cars all the time, basically.
Oh, Persona 4. Yeah. Says the chat.
So for yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah. The Plague Tale. That was.
That
it
was
wasn't
really
just swarms
interesting.
of rats
I'm
this
really
time.
interested
Yeah.
in
Not
that.
just rat
with the-
physics.
Giant
Grons.
minotaur
Oh yeah,
physics.
Grons.
Grons.
Which was actually called Kronos, but will forever be known as
Grons.
Grons. Yeah.
Yeah, great stuff.
Yeah, nice.
Good show.
Something for everyone.
Yeah, if you missed it, we played the Mads Mikkelsen Hitman Elusive Target.
Yes.
That's on the channel now as well. So, yeah, stick around the channel if you want to watch us kill Mads Mikkelsen, I guess.
Yeah, there'll be a bunch of stuff coming up this week probably as well. You know, there's other Switch 2 stuff I think we'd probably like to do on Outside Extra, and various other bits. We'll be making some videos about games that have been announced and things. So just keep it locked to Outside Xbox and Outside Extra for more, keeping the summer game vibes going, I think is the plan.
Yeah.
Right? So
Summer of games.
Summer
of games.
All right. Cool. Well, thank you so much for watching, everyone. Please do like and subscribe if you enjoyed this, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye, everyone. Fire.